Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back signal.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing out there in NFL draft land? It's your boy, Coach Lee. We are back at it like we're mad at it. Guess what? Y'all get some bonus content. We had so much fun over the last 2 days. We like, go for it. Let's go ahead and chill out again today. But, man, let's get my man up in here. Going to be rolling shotgun with me today. They call him Chill Will. I call him Ace in a Hole. My man, Willie. What's up, baby?
What's good, Coach? It's not bright and early, but it's bright and early. It's bright and early for some draft stuff, but we're here for all of it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we had such a good run for the first 2 days. We didn't talk yesterday, and we were like, yo, let's bang out another day.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we are. Now, that being said, I still cannot figure out this link. I am not watching draft. It's all good, though. We're going to get on Twitter. We're going to find out what's going on, though. What's
Well, for one, I'm looking at they got this ribs, so they in Kansas City. They're cutting these ribs on. I'm looking at the NFL their live feed. I'm looking at these ribs, man. They got so much. It's drowned in barbecue sauce.
Look, I ain't gonna hate on no barbecue sauce, but
man, around my parts, you put barbecue sauce on bad barbecue.
Ooh, say less.
All about the dry rub.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Dry rub and the good smoke ring.
It's dry rub and a slow cook, right?
Yes, sir.
Whew. But look, KC got some good barbecue though. But
you say it.
But I ain't been around for the Texas barbecue yet to really compare. So I guess I really don't know yet until I get to that Texas barbecue. Who we think we is going today, man? You know what? I'm surprised. I think Keely Ringo's still on the board.
Yes.
Yeah, interesting.
Do you think? The pick is in. New Orleans traded up with Chicago, so they are saying that the pick is in, but we're gonna see who it is. It must be somebody they really wanted for them to jump up there.
Yeah, I always find trade ups at this round is like they're weird to me because you had 2 days to do this. So why are we trading them now? But
Right. Maybe somebody felt that they really want. You think this is where Ringo goes?
I feel like he got to be one of the bigger names going today. They pick yet?
With the 103rd pick, first pick of round 4, the New Orleans Saints pick Nick Saldivari, tackle, Old Dominion.
Did not see that coming.
Yeah.
Old Dominion, huh?
Under control at all times, the knee bender and great instincts is what they say.
I ain't mad at him. But I always wonder at this, like I said, at this stage, when you're moving up, who wanted him that you felt like you had to jump?
Yeah. I don't know about that, fam.
Wow.
So far they've gotten a defensive tackle, an edge, a running back, and a tackle. I see 4 and 13 again. I'm kidding.
He really ain't, though. He really ain't, though. He's not looking good, folks.
Oh, man. Okay, Raiders are up next. The Raiders.
All right. So here comes a bad pick.
Right.
Listen, man, it's day 3. We're here to just talk shit at this point.
Man, I was up pretty late last night. I was watching all the stuff from first 3 draft picks, so I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, we did what? Now, were you just watching about your Dallas picks or just picks in general?
I focused on the Dallas ones, but I was looking at all of them, off and on here in general. It's been kind of a safe draft, except for the Gibbs pick.
Man, they are never. He better be a superstar at this point because they never gonna let that shit down.
Yeah.
His pick was so weird that it's bleeding into the other picks they made, where it's like, did they really have a good draft? And it's just like, look, they went out and got a weapon to add to the many weapons. But didn't they grab Hooker too?
I think so.
Yeah, because there was the whole. Yeah, there was the whole thing about they don't love golf. The golf rhetoric that happened in here. That's why I think yeah.
Which is weird because Goff himself is only 28. The 104th pick, round 4, the Las Vegas Raiders. They've taken Jacobian Bennett, cornerback from Maryland.
Corian Bennett. Yeah, I really want to get this.
So far, the Raiders have gotten an edge, a tight end, defensive tackle, wide receiver, and now cornerback. The Raiders. Man, you know what would be my dream scenario, man?
Oh, here we go.
To be able to sit in a war room one draft weekend.
That'd be fun. Yeah. But whose? You really want to be in Dallas with Jerry in there?
Nah, just in general. Just to see the logistics of it.
I gotta be honest, I want to see why it takes 40 people to make a pick. That's what I want to see. Because some of them drafters would be like, it's a whole cafeteria in here.
I'm looking at Philly right now. There's like 50 people standing in there. But I think it's probably a little bit of reward. I'm pretty sure a lot of those guys are scouts. And as the draft board fluctuates, you gotta have it's key people who actually probably scouted that player, and they might need some additional intel, and they're right there already versus having to give them a phone call. Like the whole Pat Riley thing. They tried to call him, but he was asleep.
I guess when you realize that he was knocked for a whole draft, that I kind of understand why you got to have the people in the room, but man, it just seems like yeah. It just seems like there's a lot of people in that room. And everybody high-fives. I just wonder if that many people are lit and high-fiving when the player doesn't work out.
I know, right? Like you picked that SOB.
Like when did the finger pointing start? Like when it's like, yo, that was you. I didn't even want him. I wonder when that starts happening. But let me what did I do?
Who we got in here? Who is that?
Who do we got? Uh-oh. You suck.
Good morning. You're hanging out with the Parlay STWF Studios watch party. Who are we speaking with?
Oh, you're speaking to the villain.
What's up, man?
Hey, how we doing?
We got
doing great, brother.
Doing great. What's good, Jake?
Matter of fact, I just woke up, funny enough.
Will talked me into it last night.
And then 3 minutes beforehand trying to talk himself out of it.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be in the chat, maybe calling every now and again. But I did want to know if Will thinks with this 107 pick, the Patriots might pick up Tyler Scott from Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like I told you yesterday. I never know what to expect out of this dude, Bill. But I would like that pick. I wouldn't hate it. I would definitely like that pick.
Because it's a nice young wide receiver. I understand that they are in the market for a guard as well. They just got another defensive.
What is it, Coach?
Dang.
With 105th pick, the Eagles select Keely Ringo, cornerback from Georgia.
Yo, they are just eating like
they are killing it. The Eagles are killing the draft, man.
They are getting every bit of the defensive replacements that they needed.
Yes, they are.
They squeezed the juice out of this draft for real.
Wow.
They were like we lost like 2 solid defensive players in our Super Bowl run. Let's go draft 4 guys that can make a difference on defense. And that's basically what they've done.
They've had almost all SEC draft picks?
Oh, that's not surprising, even a little bit. And normally that would piss you off, except Texas Longhorns are now in the SEC.
Oh, we gonna be high.
Oh, you respecting it?
Give us about 4 years. We be all right.
Honestly, it might be sooner than that. You got some guys, man. You got some guys coming.
They got money.
Arch Manning on the way. Like, yeah. Looking good for y'all.
Jake.
What's up?
How'd you sleep last night, fella?
Oh, I slept like a rock. We as soon as I popped off, I spent some time with my brothers. Just hung out a little bit more. I finally got really freaking tired, and I was like, I'm gonna go upstairs. Threw on Yu Hakusho for a little bit, and I freaking just passed the hell out. Hey, but shout out to my nephew. He was over last night, and he knocked a baseball right over the wall, got his first career home run.
Look at that. Getting the runs done.
Yes, he's finally getting his swing down. He was doing too much of swinging straight up in the air and getting ground balls, so he's fixed his swing. And
hey, look, you know it's all trajectory and launch angle and whatever they talk about these days in baseball. It's not. They don't teach hitting the way they used to.
No, not at all. See, that's the thing is that I was watching him swing because they used to take a ton of videos of him like 2 years ago during the Little League times. And his idea of trying to make the ball get launched and make it go straight up was he wanted to swing the bat at like a 180 angle to make it go up. I'm like, you can't force the ball to get launched. You got to swing straight through it, and if it hits right, it'll go up.
That's what they're teaching these days, though. Launch angle, like ridiculous. What we got, Coach?
The Colts with the 106th pick, they select Blake Freeland, tackle from BYU. Your Patriots are on the clock.
Tick, tick, tick. We got Jake here for it, too.
Oh, that's
exactly.
2.
It's the whole reason I called it. We were
user.
a couple picks away. I was like, I got to do it. Wonder if the guy I was watching on Twitter yesterday is getting these in still. Oh, he's still rolling, man. That's crazy.
I mean, too good to
Yeah, by the way, we were supposed to announce who we were following on Twitter yesterday for the draft picks. I can't say this dude's last name, I think, but it was Dove Kleeman.
He was on top of it.
I was watching. What's his name? Let me see. Albert Breer. Albert Breer.
Okay,
Remember?
he's a good one.
Yeah, but he quit like halfway through the last round.
Insane. Yeah, no, this Kleeman guy, he was hitting on all cylinders the entire time, and he's still going.
Well, good for you, because I got no idea what's going on right now.
You know what I was
Well,
using?
the Patriots are Go ahead.
I was using Wiki.
Wiki what?
Wikipedia.
Really?
Yeah, they were coming in pretty early too.
That is crazy.
It got a little weird. A
Nah,
couple of pieces in the middle, people just add names in there.
I imagine. It was like Calvin Johnson Jr. coming in.
I think one of the picks in there was like this mid-century politician or something like that. Like, oh, what the hell?
Bro, you ever see that dude?
I'm not.
Go ahead.
I'm not liking this. The Patriots are taking an awful long time to make this pick, so I don't know if they're waiting on a commercial break or if they're trying to trade this away.
Trading out would not surprise me. Who's it going to be?
No, it says the pick is in, but they haven't announced it yet. So the commercial break is on.
Well, there was a video with this guy who would just go around and asking sports fans. He was like, "What do you guys think about Calvin Johnson's brother coming to the league?" And everybody would weigh in about this receiver that didn't exist. This shit was hilarious.
Seems legit.
Yeah, that's about the speed of what I expect of fans.
Man, one thing I will say is I was in a couple of chats this morning looking at stuff. Man, I see why people hate Cowboy fans, man. They are some of the most miserable SOBs on the planet.
Well, they ain't happy about every portion of every pick that you made so far.
They bitching about everything, man. Fire Will McClay, really?
And you're over there like they picked Overshawn. You're ready to fight everybody. Like,
yeah.
All right. So, hey, Will.
Yeah.
I got the guy that they have drafted.
Who that?
They draft all the picks. Jake Andrews, 6'3" center, 325 pounds.
Okay.
Big boy.
Hey, we got a surprise hangout partner here today. Let's get him up in here. What's up, Big Game James?
Big
Hey,
Game
what up,
James.
man? Yo, this fourth round is already crazy. Like,
that's precisely why we needed you here.
Yo, Ringo going to the that's wild. They always draft like 2 years ahead.
Yo,
Yeah.
not just that, but like the Eagles were in the bowl and had like the best draft so far. I feel like,
Yeah.
they filled every spot that they had a problem.
And then the Saints getting Salvadori. That was massive.
I didn't even know like what's his deal. How good is he?
He's a monster. So he's a guard, but he can also play tackle, and he's a guy that can start day one. He's one of those guys where, like, you know, he's not like that top 10 tackle prospect, but like he's one of those guys you see every year that a team just plugs in, like, boom, that's your starter, and you're not going to hear about him. Like, nothing
That's
great,
crazy.
nothing terrible. Like, he's just ready to go.
Saints trying to turn it around.
And
Trying to help. Go ahead.
Well, this is like that time of the draft, like small school guys like that just pop on film, and you can take them here and they can start.
We'll see. Maybe I know he might not be here right now, but let's see if he gets to that 14-3 record he was talking about.
And by the way, funny little fact: Jake Andrews has no relation to David Andrews.
Yeah, it's weird. 6'3" center named Andrews, and we're like, yeah, that's
exactly.
We're totally ready for that guy to play for another 12 years.
I think they'll flex him out the guard, honestly, because the Patriots were in need of another guard. So I think they'll flex him to guard, and if David Andrews goes down, they just can replace him with another Andrews at center.
Interesting.
David Andrews does have he's got a little bit of a rap sheet of being injured every now and again. So having a backup center or a guy that knows how to play center, I don't think it's a bad pick.
No, not at all. It's a good idea.
Coach, I also have the Seattle Seahawks pick. Seahawks are selecting offensive lineman Anthony Bradford.
Anthony Bradford.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you, Jamie.
This is
What she say?
dedication.
It's either that or madness.
She's like, I don't even like YouTube anymore. Like, this is dedication. That is like borderline of like, you guys may need help. That's funny.
Isn't this the round that the Patriots have like 4 picks, Will?
Let me check. I believe so.
I'm shocked they didn't go DeJuan Jones.
That's kind of our MO to have multiple picks late.
Oh, are they making that pick from Germany because they're playing in Germany this year?
Who's playing it? What game is in Germany this year?
The Patriots have the game in Germany. I just don't know against who. That's why they had Sebastian Vollmer announce that pick yesterday.
That is how you know your team is falling.
Playing Germany games.
Yep. That's the
They played in
Jacksonville.
Mexico last year.
That's the Jacksonville run. Mexico, then Germany. You're like, this is one of our teams. Have fun. That's not good for a franchise when you're playing the Mexico and then Jacksonville run.
It's got a pick at 117, 120, and the very last pick of the 4th round, 135. I was really hoping they'd pick up Tyler Scott. I want another receiver.
See, I thought DeJuan Jones was like tailor-made for the Patriots, like the gap power right tackle.
There's a lot of guys that are tailor-made for the Patriots that they don't pick.
Yeah.
It's kind of standard operating procedure.
You guys see how mad Keon was to get drafted by them? Did y'all see that video yet?
No, I didn't.
Yes,
he wasn't happy.
Pissed.
Pissed.
Who is that?
Keon, the like edge rusher from Georgia Tech. He was pissed.
That wasn't. Yeah, there was another one where like the dude's brother was sitting behind him, looked like he was ready to blow the house up because.
Coach, I got the next 2 picks. Apparently, we're on pick like 106, but they're up to 110 at the place.
Okay. Houston has 109, far away.
We have edge Dylan Horton going to the Texans.
Yo, this draft has like 1,000 edge rushers. I can't believe it.
Very deep.
Yeah,
They have
Go ahead.
They have a lot of average ones though. Like,
no, I'm not saying they're great, but
yeah,
we're starting to see the fruits of the labor of everybody putting their athletes at edge rusher. Like,
James, I wish you could see this name. James, I wish you could see this name because I got no idea what it is. But they just got a really fast defensive tackle. And who is this? The Colts. I don't even want to try this.
Is it from Northwestern?
Played at Northwestern.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's a 1st round pick.
He knew it.
That's a 1st round pick that they get in the 4th round. There's like some off-field stuff, but like, bro, this is like the Bengals in the 2010s type of.
I am going to wait a second because I can't wait till they actually say his name up on the TV screen if they show us because I want to know how to pronounce it.
Edibore.
He ran a 4.49 40 time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Offensive tackle?
No, defensive.
No, defensive.
Oh, I was
tackle.
like, holy shit. It's the fastest offensive tackle that ever lived.
The Dylan Horton draft pick?
No, Abore.
No, the Northwestern guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So you know what I just realized?
What's that?
No, we talked about a road trip during the season.
Yeah.
Y'all's Patriots play my Cowboys in Dallas.
Oh, we coming to the nightclub?
Yep.
Yes, we score up 40-10.
Mac versus Dak.
Return of the Mac.
Damn, Adebore on the Colts. That's gonna be.
Oh, hey, guy just got taken up. The Browns are selecting offensive tackle DeJuan Jones.
Jamie, I slept in, woke up, and Jake is like, the draft is on. Will and Coach are doing it live. Like, how long did I sleep in?
I was like, the draft is at noon. She's like, it wasn't that early. I'm like, it's always at noon on Saturday. What you mean, crazy nut?
You either slept way in or not enough. And my money is on not enough.
No, not enough. Definitely not enough. She's
Here
normally
we are.
asleep until like 2 o'clock on Saturdays.
I feel like I just turned my computer off. Turn it back on.
I didn't even go to bed yet.
They didn't say his name. Damn it.
Yeah, I didn't. My couch. I just held the couch down for a little bit, and then
It's Adebore.
God damn.
It's Adebore.
That's a mouthful.
Bora Bora. No, I'm kidding. Let me stop.
Man, I'm just being nosy looking at draft. Looking at schedules for next year.
Yeah, how's that going?
Man, we can't get away from Rodgers for shit.
You got the Jets, huh? Oh man.
In Arlington too, where he owns us.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, that's not a bad pickup for the Browns, considering that the guy that came up with Baker that works on the left side, I forgot his name. He's starting to look kind of busty.
Busty.
Man, I can't believe the Colts just got that. The Colts have had an incredible draft.
What's his name? I don't know his name.
They
got the best athlete in the draft.
Yeah.
They got the two best athletes in the draft. Adebore is defensive, right? He is. He's like I can't even think of his name.
Texans had a pretty good draft. They're showing it now. You got Stroud, Will Anderson, Scruggs, Dell, and Horton.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good run.
I like Scruggs. I like Horton too. He's stable, I guess, is like the best way to put it.
It's exactly what every player's dream is, to be labeled in the draft. He's stable.
Hey, if you're on the Patriots, though, that's like what you want. Like,
no, for sure. But if you're on the Texans,
yeah. Well, the Texans are like Patriots light. Like they have.
Yeah, that is true. The way they're built or trying to build.
All right, that was going to bug me if I didn't figure out his name. I was talking about Jedrick Wills. That's probably who DeJuan Jones is going to replace. Or not, yeah, DeJuan Jones.
Imagine that being the name you had trouble with the guy who got picked before him. Tom away. Yeah, that's a name. Holy shit.
Ooh. Wait, never mind. I thought I had something. Oh, I do have something. All right, cool. And it's a wow. I didn't want to. I wish I didn't have to report this one. All right, pick is in with the 112th overall pick. The New England Patriots are selecting kicker Chad Ryland.
Let's go. Bruh.
The Jets sent this pick to the Pats. It was 112 for 120 and 184.
I will never not hear that bruh drop and not think that Quan is in here. It just sounded exactly like Quan.
Right?
Bruh. That's crazy.
Damn, so they traded two picks for a kicker.
Wait, they oh my God.
That is the most Patriots move ever. You got to think that the Patriots got a ton of picks in this draft. So they're probably just trying to get rid of some.
But the kicker could have came to him.
Like, yeah.
Hey, wait. Plot twist. He's better than Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah.
Glass half full.
The thing, though, is...
The hell else I'm supposed to do with a kicker pick?
Well, the guy that they got last year, Quinn or whatever his name is, he's been injured for like 2 years they drafted him 2 years ago. He's been injured for 2 years straight, so they needed another kicker to replace.
What were you gonna say, James?
Who the kicker was?
Well, if you're going to trade 2 picks for a kicker, why not move into the back of last night and grab Moody? Like,
That's
just grab
true.
the best kicker.
Because he went to
That's right.
Because he went to Michigan.
Yeah.
I was about to say plot twist. He's from D3. You didn't even know. But
All
he
right,
went to
James, what do you think
Michigan.
about this one? With pick 113, the Falcons are selecting cornerback Clark Phillips.
Oh, God. All right, here we go. This is like top 5 favorite player in the draft.
Holy
Clark
shit.
Phillips is strictly a slot corner. He's not super fast, but you put him in a zone and he'll eat. He'll eat all day. Like, Clark Phillips is I'm trying to think of a guy. He's undersized. He's undersized as fuck.
Jackrabbit.
Like
he's a Cheetah Bay Awuzie.
Yeah, he's a lot like that. And like teams got mad because he ran like a 4.67 or something like that.
That's not good at corner.
No, but like you see this happen every year. Like someone comes in, runs a bad 40, and like all of a sudden they're falling down the draft board, and then all of a sudden week 8, it's like, how did they get this guy in the 5th round?
The thing is about the corner position. If you jam, you don't need to be that fast. You got to jam hard though.
Like he's one of those guys that he's like a master of geometry. Like he takes the best angles.
So yeah, he knows all the angles. It's like a boxer. Like he knows the angles and.
Like
I've never been so mad in my life.
So before the combine, a lot of mocks had him going in the 2nd round. But this is what happens. The underwear Olympics happen, and then all of a sudden,
it's true.
All of a sudden, everything you see on film isn't real now.
So the last thing the Patriots needed was a guy named Chad on their teams.
Hey, I'm actually interested in this.
In what?
Houston in Cincy this year, but it depends on what time of the year. I take the missus up there.
Ooh.
Hey.
If it's too cold, I ain't coming.
It's Cincy. It's gonna be cold.
Yeah, it's moving today.
It is.
Now to Ollie with the weather. It's gonna rain.
Hey, they finally caught up to the. Oh no, they were close. All right, 114. The Panthers are selecting offensive lineman Chandler Zavala.
Zavala.
Jake's ahead of it today, huh?
Yeah, he is.
Did Ian way back up? Stop drinking.
4th round. Everything else is going to be a surprise. 4th round, at the last round, you really like to watch before you're just kind of like, all right, who's Mr. Irrelevant?
My man James doing all the slices up there to keep alive.
Oh yeah, no, my work. So my job every month they buy you takeout.
Oh.
So you can pick whatever you want and they'll have it delivered to your house. So I've learned like to act like I have a big family and I order a ton of shit. So I got like 4 pizzas from Sweet Tomatoes yesterday.
Say less. Jealousy.
Well, like my first year there, right? Like years back, they were doing it and I was like, oh yeah, just grab me a pizza from Domino's. All of a sudden I'm looking at everybody else's stuff. They're getting like Chinese food, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh wait, nah, this company's worth.
You figured that out real quick. Like, yeah, we going to the rock and roll.
Like this is a Fortune 500 company. What the fuck am I being cheap about?
You know, I am a little worried here because I still really want the Patriots to pick up Tyler Scott, but at the same time, I see 2 wide receiver needy teams coming up between the Bears and the Packers.
Is DeJuan Jones the biggest man in the NFL now? He is 6'8", 370. That's ridiculous.
Mekhi Becton's is only competition.
Yeah, because DeJuan Jones has been like the biggest person ever.
No, like, you're right. Mekhi Becton's only 6'7", 350. So if he's 6'8", he's gotten beat.
6'8", 374. That man is a house of a person.
But he's been like the big. Remember, like the videos of DeJuan Jones, like in high school back in the day.
Oh, that was
Where he-
him.
Yeah, like where he's just bigger than everybody.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
There was
that's
like memes
crazy.
and everything.
Oh, coach.
Who was that giant?
Chicago,
Go ahead.
Chicago Bears are selecting a running back. I'm going to try not to butcher this. Rashawn Johnson, running back, Texas.
Oh,
Damn.
Did I butcher it?
Nah, you didn't butcher it.
no, that's how you say
That's a
it.
great pick, though.
That's a man with no. That's a man with no miles on his legs.
Nope.
All the talent in the world.
Yep. He backed up Bijan.
Yeah, just a straight downhill thumper.
They were like, "You're good. You want to watch?"
But like, this is what happens though. Like, because you look at Chubb and man, what's the dude that was on the Patriots?
Oh,
Patriots.
shit. No, he's big as hell.
I
Yeah, he's a big
forget.
guy.
I couldn't stand him. I know that.
He's 6'2", 222 pounds. Good Lord. They got a Josh Jacobs. That's a big major upgrade from David Montgomery if he's fast.
Who was the Patriots back from Georgia? What is his name?
He went to the Dolphins, and I was like, I hate this guy.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. He went to the
Are
Chargers.
you talking about Sony Michel?
Yeah,
Michelle, yeah.
but it's like that. So where like early on, Michelle was getting like a bunch of run, and then Chubb was coming in here and there, and then all of a sudden that last season happened. And Chubb goes first, second, but like all of a sudden Chubb's the dude because he had less miles on his legs coming in.
It's crazy. I love Sony Michel. I love Sony Michel. Said no one ever.
Dude, it made no sense because he was like a scat back in college, and then all of a sudden he comes to the NFL, and now he's a power back. It's like, what?
Like, he came to the NFL and had no wiggle. That was the problem. Like, he's fast, but no wiggle.
All right. You guys are right. This dude's nothing but a bruiser. This guy's going to be fun to watch in the NFL if he gets snaps.
Oh, yeah. Put him in like a gap control offense and just let him go. Oh, he's going to the Bears. Holy
Wildcat, too. Oh, that's going to be fun with Justin Fields if they do Wildcat.
Or just like breed option in general.
Well, and he complements the other running back perfectly.
Yeah, he does.
Here we go.
Is Cohen ever coming back after the injury?
No, it's an Achilles too now. Like,
oh shit.
Packers got D. Lyman, Colby Wooden.
Yeah, I got nothing on Colby Wooden.
I like it. All right, come on, Patriots. Don't trade this pick. Pick up Tyler Scott. Get us a receiver.
Y'all see the video? Lucas Van Ness, the dad, grabbed his girl's ass last night.
No, really?
No, I missed it.
It's all over TikTok right now. He gives her the double tap.
That's crazy.
It's all over Twitter too. Hold on a minute. I'm already on Twitter. I'm going to go ahead and not wait and get pissed off about this Patriots pick.
Move it.
I'm watching the Roshan Johnson highlights now.
What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have transferred.
Yeah, a few cuts and he's gone. He just played.
That wasn't as bad.
What happened?
That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. That was definitely a two-tapper. He was happy.
Yeah, Roshan plays through contact really well. Like, you're not gonna arm tackle him.
He runs through.
No, you gotta get into him.
Yeah, wrap up.
Hey, coach, he was a redshirt senior. Did he have another year of eligibility left?
He probably did.
He played a lot though, like because he
did.
He scored.
It was a great balance that they had, during the whole season.
It was a shame Quinn Ewers went down because that's probably why they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, Quinn Ewers is that's my favorite quarterback right now in college.
I wish he
haven't got hurt in that Bama game. They was going to beat Bama that day.
I have like very specific things I look for in a quarterback, and a mullet and a mustache is like a must-have. if you got that kind of swag, you're gonna do it.
You know what? I like him, and I hope he does well. But at the same time, I hate him because he literally just went his senior year and went to Ohio State to get that NIL deal, and you knew he was leaving as soon as that was over.
Oh, yeah.
He played that system so well, and I was pissed. I was like, "Oh, I want this great quarterback. I can't wait till he starts after this year. When Trent leaves, he says, no, I'm gone." I was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?"
I hate him. He excels at golf.
So we got Unc in the house.
Patriots doing Patriots things.
Well, who'd the Patriots grab?
A kicker.
Offensive lineman, City So.
Oh, that's good though.
That'd be amazing if they drafted another kicker. What up, Unc?
I would have went down. No, they would have went. You know that.
A mullet and a mustache.
I just
they don't have anything on them.
I just feel like if you're like the mullet and mustache type of quarterback, you just have that like confidence that like you have to excel.
He looks like
It exudes swagger.
Yeah.
This guy looks like he's 40 years old, Will.
Why, do they have a mullet and a
He's from
mustache?
Michigan University.
What kind of mustache? You got one like Dick Dastardly?
Handlebar. You ready to
Oh
go?
yeah. No, you gotta go like Gardner Minshew. Handlebar.
Look, the Minshew energy, you got to capture that. If you got that, I'll play for you.
Like Minshew, like he's the most average quarterback ever, but he's always gonna have a job because everyone's gonna always want him in the locker room.
Will, tell me that dude doesn't look 40.
I haven't seen him yet, but you take that back about Minshew. He's not average. Nothing average about Minshew.
Like as a quarterback?
You take that back.
He's average.
No, hey, Will, I sent you the photo on private messenger.
Now, like if he went to the Dolphins, he would have been great. But like
he at least 40.
I'm a man.
I'm 40.
He went from that. Hold up, Will, check again. He went from that, from what the picture I just sent you, and he lost all his hair.
He's going in the wrong direction. It's way too early for that. He's 23. You got to stop.
Yeah, he's 6'5", 332, I think is what it said. This guy's a tackle, not a guard, which is they needed a guard, so I don't know what they're doing.
You talking about City South?
TV won't even show him. I know nothing about him, but 0 sacks and 885 snaps.
Old his
Could
own.
have done better.
Full disclosure, Coach, check your mail.
Huh?
Coach, check your damn mail.
All right,
57,
so we got offensive and defensive linemen literally flying off the board. Another offensive lineman has been taken up. The Commanders are selecting offensive lineman Braden Daniels.
Oh shit! Wow, I didn't even know he was still on the board.
Who was that?
Braden Daniels. He's a freak. He was one of the Dolphins brought him in for one of those the regional top 30 scouting things. He was like one of the first guys they brought in.
You know what a big pet peeve of mine is? I absolutely hate when people wear sunglasses inside. Why do they do that?
I hate when people put butter on their toast on Tuesdays.
That too. I mean, we lost one of the best fights that we could have had in the UFC with Tony Ferguson.
All right, now I'm seeing what City South looks like. Wow, that's a grown man.
It is.
Oh, he was playing guard. That's crazy.
I've never heard of this dude
Playing
before.
guard.
I hate people named Alfred.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Hey, this guy might be a good pickup. I take back all the shit I was talking.
Yeah, he can just go see that doctor that Wes Welker and stuff always talks about. Go get his hair back, and
Did it really work for West though?
I don't
Pew, pew, pew,
kind
pew, pew, pew.
kind of like. So he's on the Dolphins coaching staff, but he always wears a hat. So I don't know.
It's not a party accessory. Promise.
Okay, so I'm with Will. I'm looking at the drafts the Patriots have made, and I'm thinking to myself, God, this is a weak draft. But as Will said, you never really know what the Patriots getting out of the draft until you visibly see them play. So this might be a major win for them so far. I don't know.
Packers, Van Ness, Musgrave, Reed, Kraft, and Wooden. It's actually not a bad draft.
Packers are kind of mean for grabbing two of the top tight ends, though. That's
not
right.
assholery.
Yeah, Packers, I believe, is what the trade just was.
You about the Kansas City trade?
Yes. What does Kansas City need?
Kansas City just gets to take bonus picks.
They traded they got the 119 pick, and they traded the 134 and next year's 5th round pick to Minnesota.
They've been moving up. It's weird. Moving up for guys that you're like, all right, cool. Like,
they got some guys targeted, I guess.
Very specific.
Well, they can do that. They can just be like, oh, I need a running back for a 3rd and 12. That we can just pass.
All right, I gotta try not to butcher her name again, but the Chiefs are selecting defensive back Shamari Connor.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Well done.
Look, I gotta say that I'm trying not to butcher names because I almost messed up saying Braden.
Yo, they showed film of City Sal, and one of the passes was just like an incomplete. I know he's an offensive lineman, so it doesn't really matter. But it was just like that's a funny ass clip to show where your quarterback throws it to the guy on the bench.
Well, they were just showing like this is what he's had to deal with for the last 4 years.
But they didn't even seriously, but they didn't even highlight it well. They were just like they followed the pass, and I'm like, yo, that wasn't the play. Like, it's not what we're looking for here.
The play that I liked that they showed of his though was the play that he had pulled on and he blasted that linebacker. That was awesome.
He lit that linebacker up.
You figure though, Eastern Michigan, like they're playing on like a high school field. Like there's probably not like a lot of highlights of like, let's check out our guard play.
I just say it's like, yo, this kid has like a bunch of film, and you were like, yo, you know what he did great on this incomplete pass? It was primo blocking.
Damn, Shamari Connor, huh?
Okay.
Watched Israel Banakanda go for 6 touchdowns against Shamari Connor.
Oh, really?
He's still not picked yet.
The man, the myth, the legend, Israel. Washington Commanders, Forbes, Martin. Oh, I didn't see the rest of the draft. Damn it. They've had an okay draft.
I ain't gonna lie. At this point, I kind of wish that Will Levis still wasn't picked because the NFL world would be on fire right now.
To be fair, that'd be the only thing that they'd be looking at the entire 4th round if he was still there.
Right.
It would just be the whole 4th round would just be a Levis cam. Like it would just. What's Levis feeling right now?
See, I'm kind of wondering why Jaron Hall's still on the board though. For quarterbacks, like he's everything you want in today's quarterback. He's fast, big arm.
What did he do? Did he test well or bad?
Yeah, he tested well. Everyone thinks it's the BYU curse. Like they think he's the next one in line because he went to BYU, so everyone's coaching the helmet.
And I believe the Jets just picked up that left tackle that they've been wanting to. With the 120 pick, the Jets have selected Carter Warren from Pitt.
Yeah, that's a pick. You can run off him all day long. And he fits because they have an outside zone scheme.
6'5", 324.
So how good is Kamari Connor?
Only thing I know about Kamari Connor is like what I've seen from watching the Pitt versus Virginia Tech, and that wasn't good film for him at all. I also think, I'm not positive, but I do think he was one of the safeties that was in that bowl game fight where Lynn Bowden just started knocking out Virginia Tech dudes.
Oh yeah, that he was
Got a main
cocking,
streak.
yeah, he was cocking back the hammer. Just,
that proceeded to go out and like drop 3 touchdowns on them.
yeah. How did he not get suspended?
Can't suspend a guy that's leaving.
Fair.
Last game of his career. I do think that dropped him in the draft though. That and his what was his mother's house got raided, like right before the draft.
He dropped a round for every motherfucker he knocked out in them. He was just swinging.
Well, I know we're really early in the day, but since Kwan asked the first 2 days, I got to ask: is anybody eating or drinking on anything this morning?
I got an apple going.
High noon. Because I'm on a diet.
High noon.
Yeah.
Wifey made me some eggs over easy with some real bacon.
Real bacon. Got that Canadian shit.
Hit the shots fired, Coach. I know what that means.
And had a little bit of, she just brought me some tea, so I'm good.
I
got a Honey Crisp apple.
Turkey bacon.
Say
Except
again?
that it's turkey and bacon in the same sentence.
Hey, for somebody eating turkey burgers.
Hey, I was forced to eat turkey bacon for like 15 years, man.
When your excuse for turkey bacon is turkey burgers, that's not an excuse.
Actually,
look,
don't knock the turkey burgers, though.
I am trying my best to hit this intermediate fasting and do it this whole diet thing. I can't eat till 6, so I'm starving.
Till 6? Wow.
Yeah, my times to eat are 6 to 2 because of third shift.
That is a shit window.
Yeah, I do the opposite.
It sucks.
During the day,
it sucks for the weekend. It sucks for the weekend, but during nighttime, it's not that bad. Intermediate fasting is actually really cool when I looked into it because when you're sleeping, instead of burning the food that you have ate, your body's allowed to like metabolize and create what it needs. And then when you wake up and you eat, you're refueling what it had lost while it was trying to burn your fat off. So
I get it. I've done it. It's legit, but like that window, bro, I just go to sleep. You can't.
See, I do the opposite. I eat like a rabbit every 3 hours. Like, I just snack all day. Unless, like, when I go to the gym in the morning, I do a protein shake. And then when I go to the gym at night, I'll do like a protein shake after that, too. Yeah, see,
I'm sorry. Even looking out at that window thing, I could not do New York. That stuff's too crazy.
See, this pick is perfect for the Jets offense.
Well, they just went out and got Joe Tippmann, who's going to play that guard spot, and then they pick up this guy to hit the left tackle spot.
Carter Warren.
That's nice.
And they play like the same type of like blocking scheme as the Jets, like at Pittsburgh.
Yes.
Oh, look at here's the old band of Candace. See that block? Boom.
Yeah.
Gone.
I'm waiting. I hope he makes it to us.
I'm gonna be so mad if a team fucking picks him up and they're like some gap power team and he's not gonna be able to do his one cut shit, and then all of a sudden 3 years from now it's like, why is he in the XFL? But that's the thing about the NFL, man. Like if you're one of these like 4th, 5th round guys, you better hope you go to somebody where you fit, because if you're not a fit, you're gone.
Well, they
Yeah,
were
that's
just
true.
saying that he's not. They were just saying that he's not necessarily a day one starter, but he could produce and eventually rise into that spot.
Let's
Jacqueline Roy's
go.
still on the board too.
Who was that?
Jacqueline Roy, the LSU defensive tackle.
Oh, I'm not even getting the Jacksonville's pick. We're gonna watch this one live.
You already got it?
I don't have it. I got to
Okay.
watch it on TV. My dude let me down.
Mm,
All right.
okay. I'm getting a little antsy over here, Will.
Why's that?
Ventrell Miller, linebacker, Florida.
I'm hoping
Do
Israel
anything
makes
for
it
you,
to
Will?
us.
Who? Israel?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like about his time. This is
He'd be a good replacement for Zeke.
Yep.
well, he plays so much like Tony Pollard.
As far as
More
the
of
explosiveness,
more of a power
Yeah,
back though, no?
he's a 4.45 guy, but yeah, he still is like 212. He's just it's more like aggressive than power. It's just
Yeah.
I guess the best way to describe it, like contact balance.
and he is a Pittsburgh guy.
All right. I
And
got
he's from
I got the
Lincoln High
next two.
School.
I got the next two. Cardinals are selecting offensive lineman John Gaines. Seahawks are going to be selecting defensive tackle Cameron Young.
Okay, okay.
Cameron Young's a good pick. See, John Gaines comes out of that Chip Kelly. Like Chip Kelly's just one of those offenses you just don't know.
It's so gimmicky.
Everyone looks good. Yeah, that was my big hang up with Zach Charbonnet. It's like, all right, cool, like, but what does he look like in a different kind of system?
I'm starting to
Duval
do that whole
County.
rattle off picks thing. It's going to be hard for me to keep up.
See, I
Don't let
wonder
me
if
down, Doug
Baltimore.
Kleeman.
Wonder if Baltimore right here is a Tyler Scott spot.
Say Tyler
I'll
Scott.
say that.
Yeah,
I'll cry. If a player I want goes to Baltimore, I'm a ooh.
because
It's
he's
about the
just
time
kind of.
Kwan will call in and say, "Gotcha, bitch."
It's just one of those guys that Lamar can't really outthrow him, so it'll fit. Well, actually, no, he outthrew Hollywood Brown though, so. Cameron Young looks like he's 22 going on 11.
Well, that's better than that lineman who's 22 going on 40.
Yeah. Pick is in for Baltimore.
Is it? Who is it?
Oh,
Boo.
it's just saying it on the TV.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, I
Take
wonder if
A.T.
this could be
Perry on Tyler Scott.
well, Henry Toe. That would make sense for
The
Baltimore too.
linebacker
Yeah.
from Alabama.
Yeah, because
Alabama.
he's not very athletic, but he could be like your two down
Oh,
thumper. Like,
I got the Ravens pick. They're taking edge to Vegas Robinson.
Whose pick is that?
The Ravens.
Surveyor's Robinson.
Yep.
what school did he go to?
I don't know. Give me 1 second. Let me research it.
What position does he play again?
Edge. Devius Robinson went to Ole Miss.
Yeah, so Kentucky plays Ole Miss all the time, and I've never heard of him.
They're the generic SEC like Vandy and
Yeah.
um
I'm trying.
in Missouri. No, where's Missouri in? And what conference they in now?
They're in the SEC,
Mizzou?
Okay.
but they're in like that, like the one that Georgia like babysits with
Yeah, right.
Miami and Ole Miss.
Where everybody just beat up on one another.
Yeah.
Gotta let Jamie know the Bengals are picking 131 real quick. I'm trying to keep my brother updated with the Jets pick, Jamie with the Bengals pick, and then
You got your
that's
hands
about
full.
it, hopefully. Well, I'm trying to make sure we're getting the early picks here, and then I'm giving the picks to everybody else while doing research on players I know nothing about. This is a lot more difficult than just being on camera talking to you guys.
Cry me a river.
Will?
Just like that. Stall them out, man.
You already know. It is not. Yep, crack of dawn. Not really crack of dawn, but
I mean, I did get a late start, so my phone's almost dead, too, so that's going to be fun. Luckily, I got a charger right next to me, so pop that in. Never mind, this charger. They really don't want me talking to you all day.
He's like, Coach, like, it's okay. It's the last day of the draft. We good.
All right, Chargers. Oh, what about the Chargers or the Rams taking that kid from Pittsburgh?
It's the Cowboys' next pick.
129.
All right, let's see. Chargers took a big wide receiver.
Okay. We can rock with that.
One of the
Now,
ones from
Take
Stanford.
the wide receiver, Darius Davis.
Oh, from TCU.
Yeah, he ran a 4.3. Damn.
Yeah, that's a kick returner. Like,
It was crazy.
They keep getting these receivers. That's the second receiver they took this draft.
but this is something different than they have. Like,
Yeah.
instead of like getting like the catch point guys. Like, well, actually, I don't even think Quentin Jefferson's so much of a catch point guy. He's just big. But like, Davis is like explosive, wiggle. Like, I like that.
I get the joke now because it says big wide receiver. This dude's only 5'8". This is the
Yeah.
guy you call big, and then you call him guys like Mekhi Becton tiny. Oh, that sucks. Facebook's updating.
Yeah, Davis is gonna be he can step right in and be kind of like
Slot.
no, like kind of like Marcus Jones on the Patriots, where he like stepped right in and like he's just kick returning and probably be an All Pro his first year just because of that.
Gotcha.
And then you can probably like find some things to do with him. I don't know though, because their new offensive coordinator, he's not really like more like he's not like innovative.
I had to
He's
roll
just
out on him.
Yeah, he's a Belichick hire, man. He's gonna be real basic.
Yeah, he's just like just give the ball to the talented guy kind of thing. Like he'll do it.
Didn't the Chargers get the other TCU wide receiver too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Johnston took him in the first.
Shit, at
Gotta
this point
keep
they might as well grab Max Duggan next. Like just
Yeah, why
get back
not?
together.
Yeah, because you know Herbert's gonna throw it like 50 times a game with more.
Oh, and he's gonna get hurt. Like Moore just gets guys hurt.
Agreed. I'm getting nervous, man. My palms getting sweaty.
Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already.
Man, I'm nervous.
The Browns are selecting defensive end Isaiah McGuire.
Okay. 3 picks away. Is he gonna make it? If you make it past the Rams, I feel good about it.
But they definitely need it back.
Yes, they do.
The Browns have gotten incredible value in the last 2 picks. The problem though with McGuire is Missouri, like their defensive ends, their edge rushers tend to do well in college and put up numbers because of the style of play, and then get to the NFL and they're not as good.
It look a little stiff.
Yeah, like what was that guy? Michael Sam. Like he would.
Yeah.
He had so many sacks in college, and then he got to the NFL, and it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he had other problems.
Yeah. So the Saints are on the clock now.
And then
They need
one
about
is,
everything.
Yeah.
So they jumped up.
That looks about a Max Duggan team.
Who do they have? They have what? Ian Book, Jameis Winston, and David Carr.
Yes. No, is Book still there? I thought Book was gone.
Oh, he could be.
What I feel like Book is in Philly.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Notable 4th-round picks: John Stallworth, Steve Largent, Andre Reed, Charles Haley, Kirk Cousins, Dak Prescott. Didn't they draft Kirk Cousins after drafting RG3?
Yes.
Yeah, because there was a massive hang-up in the between the front office and Mike Shanahan. Mike Shanahan wanted Kirk, and the front office is like, we're not passing up on RG3.
It sounds like some Washington shit.
Yeah, like.
And I honestly think that's why Shanahan low-key just like sent them out him back out there with like the knee issue.
Oh shit!
Oh, we got a quarterback off the board. The Saints are selecting Jake Haener.
Oh,
quarterback, but it is a quarterback.
Who grabbed him?
They just grabbed they just grabbed Drew Brees. Like more realistically, probably Brock Purdy, but like that kind of dude.
Okay. So they got Derek Carr, Jameis Winston, and Jake Luton.
Oh, Jake. All right. Well, Haener will be on
Ian
Luton.
Book is with the Phillies. Wow, the Eagles. I'm in baseball mood still. Blue Jays are on at 3.
Clear.
Didn't Jake Haener
Kevin
get
Dawson's
like
got the man of the night? Let's go.
Haener got like almost a perfect score on that S2 test too, right?
Did he really?
Yeah, he got like a 96 or something like that.
Fresno State kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like his numbers are crazy. So like he was undefeated this year.
A little small though.
Yeah. But he missed 5 games and they went 1-4 in the games he was out.
Oh wow. Okay.
Didn't lose a game that he played.
Hey, by the way, I would like to add that this is what it says. The Jaguars traded this pick to the Saints for 127, so the Saints moved up for this pick.
Yeah, because the Jags had 2 like within the next 5 picks.
Well, plus the Rams are on the board, and the Rams need a quarterback.
That's true.
We stole him from him for sure.
So trade a 5th for next year as well.
Darius Davis. He is tiny. 5'8", 165.
Who is that?
Darius Davis.
That's the Rams took?
Yeah, it's another classic. Is he Texas Tech? Oh, no, he's on TCU.
But he's like Tyquan Thornton.
Except a midget.
Jake Haener was the Senior Bowl MVP. That's a cool fact.
Yeah, he went off.
First team all Mountain West. I need another college football game, goddammit.
Yeah, see, college football should get their own version of XFL. There should be a league of like kids that weren't highly recruited that can play now.
In Carr from Fresno State?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're getting themselves a little I think they think that this is gonna be Drew Brees.
Couple of Bulldogs.
Ain't that a bitch?
Oh,
What done happened, Coach?
Swift is going to the Eagles.
Are you fucking
I
kidding
told
me?
you that was going to happen. I told you they were going to trade him.
Ain't that a bitch?
But to the Eagles, like the rich get richer. Jeez.
Man.
That's what they needed too. So they needed some speed in that backfield.
Yeah, but he's selectively soft though. I don't.
Yeah.
That's just like every time I see Swift, I just think of like,
So currently, still, in my opinion, Boston Scott's still the best running back in the Eagles.
He is not now, no.
Ain't Boston Scott like 5'6" too? Like,
yeah, he's a small guy.
Yeah.
But then they get the guy from Seattle as well.
Penny.
Yeah.
Penny's a monster when he decides to not be hurt.
They got Kenneth Gainwell too.
I like Gainwell. Well, yeah, I guess like they'll have like a little committee.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, plus their lead in rush is their quarterback.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, the Rams are selecting Stetson Bennett.
Really?
That is
way too high.
That's why you know they wanted Haener.
Yeah. You're right. Come on, Dallas, make your boy proud.
I wonder how teams get that input.
About what?
Like, you know, like in the 4th round, the Rams are going to draft, you know, this team's going to draft Haener ahead of you. Like, because I wouldn't have thought before the draft, like, oh, the Saints will grab Haener in like the 4th round. You would think with Jameis and them spending money on Derek Carr, you wouldn't think they would go quarterback in the 4th round. Especially because they do need a running back.
Who was that? The Rams?
Saints. The
Saints. Okay. Yeah, because I took the dude with the degenerative knee yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a weird. Look, I know he's got talent, but like you said, degenerative knee. That how do you draft that high?
He's missing like an ACL.
Like, last time I checked, you need that to cut.
Bro, why did you do
like,
that? Friggin'
some guys it works. Like Curtis Martin had that. That worked for him.
The guy I was following on Twitter said the pick is in. They selected Stetson Bennett, but he posted the article about Stetson Bennett arrested with public intoxication charge as the photo.
Yeah, and freaking Garland. Why the hell was he in Garland?
God.
This is like days after the championship game, too.
What happens in Garland, Coach?
Bulldogs in that room now.
Nothing happens to God. That's one of the most obscure suburbs in the area.
See, the worst part about that was like he showed no accountability on it either. I thought he was going to go undrafted because of that. Like, it wasn't even like being drunk that was like the difficult part of that. It was like everything he was saying in the back of the police car.
Mm-hmm.
That's what was like, so they arrested you for being drunk in public, but it's their fault. Like, I wouldn't draft somebody like that, especially to be a quarterback.
Hey, he was on that douchebag shit. See, the guys like him are worse than Will Levis taking a mirror pic of him flexing.
And like that's part of just Will Levis's like thing. Like he was a quarterback, but he worked out with the defensive lineman. Like,
Yeah,
we're not surprised.
Overly jacked, like ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't think it's like to the Brady Quinn point, but like, yeah,
It's pretty close though.
yeah.
My man can
But
barely put his arms down.
know what it was though. I think he was looking at the other quarterbacks that are going in the draft. He probably looked at Anthony Richardson and was like, "All right, that's my competition."
Yeah,
he thought he was going to the Colts. Dallas's pick is in, but I don't got it yet. What did you want, Coach?
I want Israel.
Let's see what they get.
Abikanda?
Abandakanda.
Abandakanda, yeah.
Speaking of which, I hope Israel Adesanya gets a quick recovery from that MCL tear.
Oh yeah.
The coolest part with Abandakanda, he's from Lincoln High School, where Stephon Marbury and Sebastian Telfair and all them.
Lincoln.
Like, you don't get a lot of football players out of there.
Not the basketball school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Coach, I got the pick. They're picking defensive end Villemi Fooko. Anybody got anything?
20.
What's his name?
I had to wait for them to say that name though.
That the guy from San Jose State?
Fooko.
Is it Foku?
Fehoko.
Yeah, from Fresno. I mean, from San Jose State. 6'4", 276.
That's not who Coach wanted.
Nah.
So you got to ride that DeMarvion over Sean.
I'm like, how many defensive ends do we need?
All of them.
Wait, did you say that guy was a running back, Coach?
Who was that?
Israel, yeah.
Israel, yeah.
Bro, Cincinnati's about to pick him up. Watch.
Wow.
They need a running back.
They got Carrington Valentine as the next, one of the best corners left.
I love Valentine. He's not an NFL player, though.
Who was that?
Carrington Valentine. He's like one of those like overpress corners. I don't really know how to explain it. Like, it's just not going to work in the NFL.
Hey, that guy led the Mountain West in tackles for loss. That's a nice stat.
Like, Fajoko's one of those dudes that like you hear about on they Locked On a lot. Like, they like him. The
229 tackles, 48.5 tackles for loss, 22.5 sacks as his career at San Jose State.
TDN has a high grade on him, and like they usually don't miss.
Who was that?
The Draft Network, they have a high grade on him.
All right, so we're going defensive end happy, I guess. Tyler Lacey is getting drafted by the Jaguars.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, this draft was loaded, like you said. It was loaded with edge rushers. Not all of them are great, but
the best way to explain it's like a beige draft class. Like, they don't suck. They're not great. They just kind of like plaid.
Khakis.
Because I'm like, we already got DeMarcus Lawrence, Sam Williams, Dante Fowler. Got enough people, man.
Will, I just tagged you in that video that James was talking about, that player that got drafted by the Patriots looking pissed.
About to watch now.
Well, like, edge rushers, they don't like being drafted to the Patriots because you have to two-gap. Nobody wants to two-gap. That's why when Brian Flores got fired, Christian Wilkins like was all excited because now he doesn't have to take up 2 spots anymore, and
he looked like he's in court. That's crazy.
well, he's about to be. He's about to go to the Patriots. That's pretty much jail.
Yeah.
Well, Mel's best available has 2 cornerbacks at the top. Valentine was one of them. I didn't see
And
the
Rush.
guy's name.
Yeah. Darius
Rush. The Bengals might just go after another corner too instead of picking up a running back.
I hope the
Russian
Bengals
Smith.
select. I hope the Bengals draft Valentine. I think that would be a great pick for them.
How good is Parker Washington, Penn State?
Oh, okay. So the Bengals wide receiver room just got crowded. They picked up Charlie Jones.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's not really crowded.
Purdue, right?
Yeah, some who was it? Somebody comped him to 7-Eleven with Kevin Hogan. Like,
What do you mean it's not really crowded? They got 3 starters already, followed by 2 guys that can play too.
Allegedly.
Just said, let's see his intangibles here. He's 6 foot, 187 pounds, 24 years old. He played at 3 different colleges. Hell yeah.
Nothing
Started at Buffalo.
Nothing screams starter like 3 different college teams.
Does it say deceptively fast?
Yeah, I bet, right?
Hard worker.
Will block for food.
Yeah. At 187.
Jalen Hurts, Swift, AJ Brown, Smith, and Goddard. Not bad.
I don't know. I just don't see one of the Bengals need being wide receiver. That's a head scratcher to me.
Did they?
That sounds like they're gonna move on from one of them soon.
Say again.
Tyler Boyd could be on his way out. You're right.
Yeah, because that's like the Tyler Boyd spot that he would be taking over. Unless I wonder.
I mean, Will's right because the other guy it's Trenton Irwin and the other small guy that they have back there too. So I mean. Maybe it's not as confusing as I think.
Yeah.
They could just be looking for special teams.
Yeah, that too. Like later in the draft, you're not really looking. I mean, you're looking for need, but you're also looking for like depth in these rounds. So.
And like nowadays, with the way a lot of these kids are, you have to draft guys specifically for special teams. Some of these guys think they're too big to play special teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind the Patriots also doing well if they picked up A.T. Perry because that would bring some size to that wide receiver room. He's 6'5".
See, I think Patriots go after one of those Stanford wide receivers.
Yeah, I can see that.
That screams Patriots. Like Belichick could be like, they're good kids.
Darius Davis still left. Wait, Darius Rush, Carrington Valentine, Tyler Scott, A.T. Perry, Dwayne McBride. That's Mel's top 5 right now.
What are they again?
Top 5 available for Mel. Shit, it went away. Oh well. It was Darius Rush. Tyler Scott was up there.
You ever notice though when it gets to like this point in the draft, like Mel Kiper's top picks left are usually the guys that are going to end up going undrafted, and he's going to be like, these are the guys that are going to be special talents. The team's going to be lucky to have them, and then you'll see them in the XFL next year.
Steelers are taking linebacker Nick Herbig
from Wisconsin.
see. Yes, Wisconsin.
Yeah, he's one of those like Braun, Andrew Van Ginkel. Like he's not really an inside linebacker, not really an edge, just kind of like a hybrid dude. He can
Coach,
somewhat do everything.
I don't hate the Fiocco pick the more I watch him.
Oh, hey James, you're right. This that wide receiver the Bengals picked up, he's shifty and plays the slot really nice.
Yeah, he's like the dude that went to Clemson. He's on the Raiders.
Renfro?
Renfro, yeah.
He's not. I'm not gonna say he's fast, but like I said, he's shifty. He doesn't have breakaway speed. He's gonna be locked up by a corner. But if he's playing slot and he's shifty, like those highlight videos where he could be dangerous in that slot, which means I'm really thinking that they're gonna figure out a way to re-sign T. Higgins and have this guy play the slot.
Deceptively fast, hard worker, you know.
Will block for food.
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all this: what do you think Hopkins ultimately ends up at?
Buffalo.
I think he stays in Arizona.
Really? You think nobody wants that contract, right?
It ain't even the contract. Hopkins ain't even that anymore. Like, think about it. He's missing games. He doesn't have the production. Like, and everyone's like, "Oh, well, look at the quarterback." It's like, yo, what quarterback has Hopkins ever had? He's always put up numbers.
So the fact, yeah.
Like, he's just.
He was stuck with Schaub for a couple of years.
And he's what, 31 now?
Yeah.
Like, so you're gonna pay $20 million a year plus give up a pick. The only way I could see them moving him ending up on another team is if he gets cut.
Also, the PEDs, like, you got to be like, what's the drop off like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a user of performance enhancing drugs, there is a drop off when you do come
100%. 100%.
They're talking about Nick Herbig, and they said the only concern we got is the short arm.
Yeah, and that's why he's a hybrid. Like, you can't use him as a pass rusher all the time. He's gonna be like that Andrew Van Ginkel, Braun type of guy. But he works, and he'll play special teams.
Move him to safety.
Today seemed like a bunch of either it's a safe pick or it's a risky pick. No in between.
It's rolling the dice. I mean, like, you're like, whatever. Like, I can afford to take a risk here. Let's see what this guy got.
See,
I'd probably be a selected wide receiver Tyler Scott.
I like that for them.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little bit safe about this pick now.
What, the Fiocco?
Yeah, according to Michael Gilkin, they have long targeted him on day 3, and he actually was one of the he came in on the 30 visit, which is usually their deal.
I just see the way your defense is set up. He's complete luxury. He's not going to be asked to do a lot.
It's Dan Quinn's thumbprint all over this draft.
Yeah.
It's TDN right up. They think he's great.
I can roll with that.
And like, shoot, TDN was that was like probably the only place last year that was like, Tarek Woolen's going to be that dude. And there were people making fun of it. And then all of a sudden, 9 picks later.
It's right there. You got to quit spoiling me, lady.
Blowing up your jack?
She put me some smell good in the office.
I'm a little shocked Atlanta didn't go after Tyler Scott.
Right.
It's kind of what they need.
It's crazy.
No, I
I
don't
mean,
want
it's
to like ass.
Anybody
it's
else
crazy,
think
but it's not
Minnesota
crazy
goes,
that Joey
quarterback
Porter
here?
went. Say it again.
Anybody else thinks Minnesota goes quarterback here?
If they do, it's probably Jaron Hall
Yeah, Hall's got to go soon.
or Tyson Bagent from Shepherd.
Wait, what about
Division.
Jake's guy?
Cunningham?
Cunningham,
I like him.
the USFL second round pick. Did you see that?
Lamar Jackson's
No, I
little
didn't
brother.
see that.
So USFL in the draft in what was it, February? They took one of the teams took Cunningham in the second round. He didn't even know. So when he was at the combine, they were asking him about it, and he was like, "What is that?"
That's hilarious.
He didn't even know XFL was back.
Fox League, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
And like most of the teams in the XFL, they selected like guys that you knew would go undrafted. But one team just had balls on them. They were like, "No, we're going to go with Cunningham."
They do not go quarterback. They go defensive back, Jay Ward.
Oh,
Who's Jay Ward?
is that the?
LSU.
Yeah,
6'2" defensive back.
yeah, he's like the
Like 3
positionless
years.
guy.
3 years at LSU.
Do they have him listed at corner or safety in this?
Sub myself out.
Just as defensive back.
Oh yeah, all right, that makes sense. Yeah, because he's
I'm
kind
sure
of
when it pops up on the TV though, it'll say safety or corner. But I'm just getting defensive back on here.
Yeah, I think he's like one of those guys, kind of like Trill Williams, to where like he's neither, but you can play him in nickel or dime and just find a spot. Oh, but
There's a lot of Cincinnati fans happy with the Charlie Jones pick because they said they got a true special teamer, and also he cooked Michigan.
I'm gonna get off in a second. I'm getting ready to go. I'll hop back on maybe in a little bit when I'm on the ride.
All good.
Hey, sounds good, man.
Thanks for
Appreciate
hanging out
you.
with us, man.
Yeah,
Thanks for
definitely.
joining today.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. Lady out.
Great.
What
Well,
am I
we're not going to
hearing
get
right
a
now?
fourth
Holy
round
hell.
pick, Will.
What was that, Jake?
The trade, Patriots and Raiders. Raiders go up. They take that 135 pick. Oh, unless I'm wrong. Hold on. Yeah, no, they're about to get that 135 pick. All right, so wait, when's their next pick then? In the fifth round? Oh God. I don't even think the Patriots have a fifth round pick.
Man.
You see this dude Clayton John picking from the mountains?
Say again.
There's a guy they like this. They have a season ticket holder for the Vikings picking. He's picking from like the mountains of Minnesota. I don't know if it's a great green screen or this dude's in the middle of nowhere. That's funny.
Well, this just sucks. I don't know when the Patriots' next pick is. It must be in the 6th round. 187.
No, it's coming up.
No, they traded. The Raiders got that pick.
Oh, that's hilarious. Classic Bill. I swear they walk up to the podium like, who you think we gonna pick? Who you think? Who you think? Yeah, we traded it. Like every time.
It's a comp pick for New England, too. I don't think you could trade those.
Oh, yeah.
It's Bill Belichick. He can
Well,
trade
you
whatever
know.
he wants.
You could trade his kitchen sink for a tire.
I'll tell you one thing, he ain't trading that dog that made that pick for him that time. Y'all remember that? Where they looked at his room, at his draft room.
Yeah, 1 minute.
He was in his living room and he had a dog sitting in the chair. It's hilarious.
They showed it. It was like 10 minutes apart too, because it was him, and then they went back and the dog's sitting in the chair.
Yeah, sitting there, sitting in the exact chair, just at the computer, about to make the pick.
I love it.
Oh, you know what I saw, Coach? That was hilarious.
What's that?
They showed. I saw a meme with a side by side of the Cowboys war room.
Oh, the
and Darth Vader's war room.
Yeah.
they did. That
was comedy.
That's very accurate.
Who the Raiders get?
Raiders. They're selecting quarterback Aiden O'Connell.
Quarterback?
Weird.
Yes. And the Patriots are picking in the next round. They received the pick 144 and 214 from the Raiders.
Yeah.
I believe that other pick is also in the 5th round too, so they got 2 of them. Yeah, 144. Unless I'm stupid, they can't count. Nope, that's not. 214's in the 7th. Good Lord. No, it's not. It's at the end of the 6th.
Completely forgot Devontae Adams was in Vegas.
I gotta wait that long for our Patriots pick. It'll be back soon. But I can't believe the Raiders took a quarterback. They don't have any faith in Jimmy G.
No, that's ridiculous. It's the 3rd round. You got to pick a guy.
6'3", 213. Got a quick release.
They picked up Aiden O'Connell, not Malik Cunningham. That's a tragedy.
Malik Cunningham going to XFL. We got Rich Eisen up here. Who else we got up here? Rich Eisen. Is that Sterling Sharp?
Man.
Anybody left on the board that you want particularly, Coach?
The running back still there. I don't know if he's gonna make it to us in the 5th round.
Israel, yeah, rough. It's gonna be a while. But hey, James did say 5th round. He said 5th or 6th round is where he's gonna go.
I think I know who our 6th round pick or 7th round pick is going to be. I think 7th round.
How could you know that?
How
could you know that? Who is it? On the phone with Jerry, man? What you doing? Leading back?
If he's still there, I think it's going to be Max Duggan.
Oh,
that makes sense.
That's interesting.
They brought him in for a top 30 visit as well.
That'd be funny. It'd be funny if Dak lost his job to Max Duggan.
Won't be funny. I mean, it was time.
hey, it can be both.
True that.
What's the Cowboys' 7th round pick, though? I'm interested.
You know how I am about. I bailed out on Dak this past season, man.
Dakota.
It is what it is at this point. My expectations are down here now. Yeah,
he's a weird player.
He will pitch the bed.
He has the ability and capability just to be one of the best every game out. But he's inconsistent for sure.
When he gets that deer in the headlight looks, I know it's gonna be a long game.
Yeah.
Jaguars picked up linebacker Yasir Abdullah.
Yasir Abdullah.
Cowboys' 7th round pick is 244, and I wonder who the Texans will take as Mr. Irrelevant. Oh, by the way, that was the start, I think, right? Yeah, that was the start of the 5th round.
Jacksonville. Ooh. Let's go.
Oh, Buffalo trades the pick to the Commanders.
Who are they finna take? There's no telling.
Bills drafted everything they wanted. I wouldn't be surprised they traded them way out of the draft.
Washington.
I know we said something about it like a show or two ago, but is Jason Peters officially retired now?
No, he hadn't officially filed paperwork.
Literally never. That guy's gonna die on the field. You can't get him to stop playing football. I love it because like he's a big tackle, and you expect those guys to just like I don't know either get hurt and leave the game but that dude is never going anywhere. I love it.
God. Hey, Will, I need a Will take on this. You ready?
Let me know.
Josh McDaniels compared Aiden O'Connell's release to ... Tom Brady because of course.
Not because of course, because he has no point of reference. He only has coached one quarterback his whole life. The other one was Tebow. What's he gonna say? He throws like Tebow? Like that's all he.
Who is that?
Josh McDaniels. He has like one of the smallest points of references for a head coach in quarterbacks. He's coached like 6 quarterbacks his entire life, and 5 of them were backups.
And one was the GOAT.
That's what I'm saying. So like, that's all he got. Like, he don't know what else to do.
That'll be the only reason Josh McDaniels gets into the Hall of Fame. Accolades, Coach Tom Brady.
It helps.
But he really didn't
Houston
do nothing.
forfeited
He
the
called
5th round
garbage
pick?
plays. I saw him call one good play.
He called some good plays. It's just not hard to call plays when Brady's the guy.
So Houston lost their 5th round pick.
What'd they do?
They forfeited the 5th round selection as punishment for a salary cap reporting violation.
Bombs.
Motherfuckers lied on their taxes.
Pretty much. Oh man.
We all been there, man.
Scary Terry.
Terry who?
Oh, Sean McLaren. He had 1,000 yards each of the last 3 seasons.
Oh, Terry, he's one of my favorite guys to watch. He's surgical out there.
He's from Ole Miss, right?
No, Ohio State. Him and
Okay.
him and Paris Campbell. Same draft, and the Colts they picked Campbell before him. I mean, I guess you can get things wrong, but that's just funny.
He means wide receiver U.
So they took KJ Henry, edge from Clemson. The Commanders.
Can I get a pickup date, please? KJ Henry, defensive end, Clemson.
Second team All ACC. Damn, they're going fast. Indy's pick is in. Who is it?
I don't know. Dub's failing me though.
Yo, low key, I know he's probably going to be a career backup, but like, if he keeps like exceeding expectations, Stetson Bennett on the Rams is going to be interesting because he's the guy you write off.
When eventually Matthew Stafford goes down again, that's who's going to be jumping into the spot.
Yeah, and he'll be like 30 when it happens, but like maybe he'll be ready, you know.
Brandon Whedon.
Seriously.
Sean McVay said, I want a Super Bowl with the Georgia quarterback, so I'm going to draft one.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Darius Rush is going to the Colts.
Cornerback from South Carolina. Ran a 4.36.
Yep.
6'1".
Wait, who's that?
Darius Rush.
Corner.
Overall grade was a 76. Taking at 138.
Not too bad.
No.
Colts already did really good in this draft, so
They did.
everything from here is just like.
All right, so we got
Ice
Arizona,
on the cake.
Cleveland, the Colts, Cleveland, Jets, then Patriots. And I think the guy I was following on Twitter is officially done saying picks.
I feel like I let you down, Jake, because I have not been excited about our team's picks, but I never am. I learned. I learned with Bill.
I will say, hey, we were equally excited for Gonzalez, so it's
yeah. That's factual. That's factual. I just know.
I think you were definitely more surprised by it, and I was excited.
I just surprised that we actually did the right thing. Like we
because
often
you were
don't. KJ Henry, it's a big dude. Oh, he's an edge rusher. Never mind, he's not that big. Man, I can't believe Van Ness went 14. Yeah, it was shocker to get Gonzalez, especially because we traded back. Hey, your boy's running the show by himself. Anthony Price, Max Duggan ain't that bad. You're not wrong, Ant, but we'll see what he's like in the NFL though. Those type of guys, I feel like they're journeymen. We rarely see them take the reins or become starters in the league. So okay, yeah, he is dropping. You're right. It's tough though. Like a guy like that, you don't need to pick him this early. You get him later in the draft. He's not like I doubt he's not even projected to be a starter. So you're gonna drop when you're not projected to be a starter as a quarterback. Probably be a career backup, but I can see him being a solid backup. Gives me Chase Daniel vibes. I think you took Jake with you, Coach.
Did I really? My bad.
Yeah, I'm here now though.
My bad, fam. I forgot.
It's all good, man. I was just in there talking to Ed.
What's up, man? Now we know trials and tribulations.
Yeah, I was talking there for a minute. I was like, well, I guess we just don't like it. He ain't answering.
My bad.
Thought I was doing you like Coach did me. Nah, I got you.
What? Who? What?
Oh, I didn't know AJ Green
That's
officially
fair.
retired this season.
Hey, I'm on the strike 3. I'm out. I've got an argument with you. I've got an argument with 2. All I got to do is get an argument with Coach, and I'm done.
Yeah, I thought I started off rocky. You fucking.
No, I was late to the game. You started off hot and heavy. Me, it's later in the day when they're just like, man, this guy's just an asshole. He don't shut up.
I started off live and
Yeah.
direct, like third show in.
Yeah.
Just bump head with the brass. See how this goes.
Tell you what, you know what I am looking forward to though, Coach?
What's that?
Fantasy Inside Show. It's getting closer.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I was gonna join that show, and then I thought about my current track record in fantasy, and I was like, I got nothing to add.
Look, that show's just a lot of fun. I look forward to my Sundays just being able to hop on because that's where the whole Arizona man thing came from. Because every Sunday I started off with an Arizona and like a packet of the crackers that had the Cheetos cheese in them. And I got called out for eating on camera. They were like, man, you can't be eating on camera with someone in the comments.
Oh, that's funny. They don't say that shit to me. They're like, that fat man need to eat. Leave him be.
And it was and that was during the times when I had just started doing the show too, and I was all shy, like I don't know what the fuck to say or do. Hey, Brent took a quarterback, Dorian Thompson.
UCLA.
Yes, quarterbacks are starting to fly. Now it was the edge rushers. Now we're going quarterbacks.
Right.
Well, we're getting close. I think it's Cleveland, then the Jets, and then yep, we got 144 coming up soon. Maybe we'll finally take that receiver I wanted.
I would say why.
You got to admit, they need a receiver.
But they don't. You're right, but they don't need a 4th or 5th round receiver. That's the problem.
What are you talking about? Edelman was a 7th rounder.
Yeah, how often are you going to strike gold or catch lightning in the bottle like that?
What round was Cooper Kupp?
Also later. Like 3rd round, maybe?
I think it was 3rd round. I'm just trying to pick names out my butt. I can't remember when certain people were drafted. Tutu Atwell, 6th round. He had a good year.
Tutu's not good. He's all right, but he's not good.
No, he's not. He's a very good special teamer.
Pretty liberal with very good, but he's solid.
I have him on my he's my punt return on my Madden team. What up, dog? Hey, man, I heard you got a Hummer today. Hell yeah.
Broncos up there in Browns colors.
Man, I
I
got to. Wow. I think I got a feeling Dallas is going to take that Zach Evans kid from Ole Miss. They're running back.
So, Coop, what are you looking for?
But he got a little bit of attitude from what I'm understanding.
So Dorian Thompson Robinson, UCLA. Yeah, that's an interesting pick to play behind Watson.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Twitter and all those guys are only reporting on the guys that are, big named or quarterback at this point. He's small though, 6'1", only 203.
Who, Dorian? Yeah. He's got the arm.
I never, for these guys, I never really judge them coming out of college because they're meant to be small because they're in their younger 20s. Most of them are. So they normally put on weight in the weight room and change their diet. So
yeah,
I'm not too worried about what they look like coming out of college.
Motherfuckers been eating nothing but pizza and Skittles up until they get drafted. So.
Not pizza and
Better when
Skittles.
Vince Young coming out of school.
Can't go wrong. Hey, what's his name? Beast Mode never stopped. Skittles to the end. He loved him some Skittles.
Oh, my buddy, the Eagles fan, just texted me and said he's not happy about getting Swift.
Really?
Weird.
Yeah, he said he doesn't like it.
Did he give a reason?
He's like that's a great third back.
It's a luxury
All he
pickup.
said
Like,
he said with the Eagles getting Swift. Not sure about that trade.
I don't know what there's not to be sure about. You weren't going to draft a guy automatically equal to or better than Swift, so why not?
Oh,
As a
that guy
third back?
James was talking about just got picked up by the Vikings.
Who did? Oh,
I can't
Jaquelin
say that
Roy,
first name. Yeah, that guy.
DB from LSU. I'm sorry, defensive tackle from LSU. 6'3", 305.
I think I just want to stay on long enough to see this Patriots next pick, and then I'll pop off, and I'll try to call back a little later.
All gravy.
I'm sure Will be happy if I don't call it all, though.
No, I need the help. I am dragging over here.
Will's running off of borrowed time today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling you, hey, if you're feeling it, I really like YouTube TV, and they just got the Sunday ticket option, so I love it.
Sunday ticket. Was it like $300 now on YouTube or something like
It's
that?
reckless,
If
man.
you get it, if you get it before July 6th, it's $100 off.
I don't watch enough out of market football for that.
Well, yeah, you're lucky.
And if I want to, just watch the red zone. We're good.
Yeah.
Well, being in Cincinnati, if I want to see a Patriots game, I gotta
True enough.
go to Surge Sport or something. It don't work.
I got a bad experience with that Sunday ticket.
What
Story
happened?
time with Coach.
Story time with Coach.
So when I was in college, I was one of the first people to get a satellite system.
Big old dish inside of his college dorm room.
No, it was off campus. But my roommates at the time, one was a Oilers fan, one was a Washington fan. I think the other one was a 49ers fan. So
That had to be rough being with a Redskins fan.
oh yeah.
It's a cop, a lady, and a guy. That's sounds like being
And then a 49ers fan at the time too, because they was rivals really at that point in time. But I let them talk me into getting the Sunday ticket, this brand new thing. I ordered it. I got it. Nobody helped pitch in for it.
That would piss me off.
Yeah, I was pretty hot.
See, look, the Sunday
That's
ticket's
crazy.
great if you have company with it, or if you do get it, you have someone helping you pay for it. Now, YouTube TV, I don't know if you're allowed to, and I'm not trying to get myself in trouble. But if you are able to share your YouTube TV, other people can use it, I believe. But that's not the point. When I got it, I was excited about it because I love being able to watch any game I really wanted to. But at that time, I had like 3 other people that were huge football fans. This was crazy. I was the only Patriot fan, but 2 guys that came over and watched was a Giants fan and a Cowboys fan. And then Jamie was the Bengals fan and my brother was the Jets fan. So Jamie obviously lives here, so she was already here. My brother would come over and those 2 would come over and we'd be flipping through the games. And it was tough during rivalry week when it was the Jets and the Patriots playing, then with the Giants and the Cowboys play. But it was always a good time having a bunch of people over and being able to flip games between the Sunday ticket. But we ended up getting rid of DirecTV because we got sick of satellite. Because if it rained, you didn't get shit. So we went back to the regular cable services, and then they got hold on, sis, and then nice mermaid dolls. Go play with them in there. They got expensive, the cable all around, and we were able to find Optics and the Sunday ticket and put them together, and it was like the old cable and Wi-Fi bill. But the Wi-Fi is only like $60, and YouTube TV is like $70, so we're not paying that much for cable and internet anymore. But So what was it that we had? Spectrum. It was like $200 and something for Wi-Fi. Like, yeah, we're done with this.
I would never get it because, like, the way I see it is just unless you have a bunch of TVs to put all the different games on at once, like at best you can watch 2 games at a time.
Yeah.
Unless you're watching, I just prefer Red Zone.
Oh, the Jets just got Israel.
Wow.
Mixed with Brees Hall. Shit.
Oh well.
Wow.
Yep. There's that pipe dream.
Him and Brees Hall. Wow. Or him until Brees Hall comes back. Now they don't gotta rush Brees Hall back.
That's crazy. That's a steal.
Round 5.
Guy they got too.
That's what James said, huh?
Exactly what he said.
They just picked up that left tackle from Pitt too, and then they go back to Pitt and pick up him. That's insane.
And it's
the
just
pick is in. What do the Patriots get?
Okay, my feed froze for a second there.
No, hey, and we'll also there's no rebuttaling, but to answer back to that, we did move my bedroom TV, a 55-inch, downstairs and set it up to where we could watch both. So we had a 55 going with one game, which was the Patriots game normally, because they all wanted to watch the Bengals game. So it was the 55 downstairs and then the 70-inch at the Bengals game on. I was like, look, if we want to be really productive here, we could bring Cooper's 32 down and have a small minuscule game we don't want to watch down there. But we never
55,
did that.
that's a big TV for the bedroom. It'd keep me awake.
Yo, I had a 70-inch in my old apartment, which I sat like, 5 to 7 feet away from it. But then I got into this room where it's a skinnier room. I felt like I was missing what was happening on the other side of the TV. Like Jesus, so
our bed
traded.
Our bed is so far away from the TV to where the 55-inch doesn't seem really all that big. I mean, it's still big and huge. And if I go up to sit a chair next to it while I'm playing the show or something, yeah, it's pretty big to have in the bedroom. But just laying down in the bed looking at it, it's not that bad.
Bro, having a 70-inch in here, 3 feet away from the TV on my couch, I felt like I was in the front row of the movie theaters.
Just looking up at it.
Another guard, Will. Jesus Christ. They picked the Patriots went with guard Antonio Mafi from UCLA.
Okay.
They're really, I mean, the offensive
6'2",
line was a
338.
major issue last year. So I mean, I get the offensive line picks.
Mac Jones gonna take out to the promised land?
Stop that.
Nope. I still love my quarterback and still have faith in him, but this is the transitional guy.
One would say he
can do well
tranny.
enough.
Yes.
What'd you say?
I said, would you say he's a transitional guy?
Yeah, that is your money. You can take it.
Hey, look, it's day 3. Fuck around, get his band if you want to. Like, whatever. We here.
That's a good pickup for you guys. We brought him in for a visit too.
Who? I missed it.
Antonio Mafi.
Spinoza's in here.
Who is that?
Hold on.
What's up? Yeah. He ain't like that pick.
he called it round 5.
But
Would you
probably
want
not
him?
to the division rivals.
Would you want him too?
Huh?
I was wondering if he wanted them, if he wanted him on the Dolphins. They already got him back. H.A.
I guess we're running with Ronald Jones and Pollard coming off an injury, huh?
Looking like it.
Or man, don't tell me they're gonna bring Zeke back.
Bring him back on a veterans deal.
Yeah, it's looking that way.
When there's something funny, I was thinking about who the Chiefs picked up, and I was like, do they still have Juju? No, my bum ass team has Juju.
Yeah, we got the TikTok queen.
The TikTok queen.
I hated that pickup. I hated it. But me and Will had a good debate about this a couple weeks ago. We need Kendrick Bourne to be on the field.
Yeah, they gotta play
him and Mac literally have chemistry that works, and they didn't play him at all last year. He pissed in someone's Cheerios, and I don't know who.
Yeah, he pulled some Ime Udoka shit, I think.
I was just about to say that.
Because, like, my man did not hit the field, bro. And we needed the motherfucker out there. They was like, nah.
We good.
Right there on the bench. Have fun, man. Warm it up.
That's funny.
I would not be mad at the Panthers picking up that linebacker that James was talking about earlier. They need defensive help.
Man, I sure hope we don't pick up this little ass dude.
Ooh.
Deuce Vaughn.
UAB?
Why are you mad for?
He's 5'5".
Heightest.
5'5", 179.
Florida State safety Jamie Robinson going to the Panthers.
You got something against midgets, coach?
That's small. I was bigger than that in high school.
Show people got no reason to live.
But I think the connection, or I think his dad is on the staff or something like that.
Now, who is this you were talking about again? What's his name?
Deuce Vaughn from K-State, running back.
Yeah. Little speedy motherfucker.
Is that who James was comparing to Tariq Cohen and the other guy?
Yeah.
Because it's slim pickings when we come to running backs now.
Now I want to see how this guy is.
Oh, Dwayne McBride's still out there.
Oh, really? They're not even going to give us any kind of a damn highlight video. All right, then. I got all hyped to see.
It's the fifth round, baby.
I thought that Marte Mapu was a safety. They're saying he's an inside linebacker from Sacramento State. I did not know that.
Are they converting him?
I'm not sure. Like I'm just looking at what the board said. It said he was inside linebacker. When I looked it up, I thought when I looked it up, it said he was a safety.
James said Deuce is the truth.
Yeah, he did.
Jamie Robinson is a two-time first-team All-ACC for the last 2 years. First FSU DB named first-team All-ACC consecutively since Jalen Ramsey in 2014 and 2015.
Laugh at that, coach.
So the Saints are up. I just saw this graphic that they missed the playoffs for the last 2 seasons. I see a trend. Oh.
Ooh, James giving us some hope. He said Mapu was going to be a 5 or 7 time Pro Bowler as a gunner on special teams. I don't know if that's like praise or a shot, but we'll take it.
I mean, that was a horse collar, but that was a nice highlight, I guess.
Man,
yeah, I know this is supposed to be getting us hyped up for NFL, but all this is doing is getting me hyped for college ball again.
I know, right?
Yeah.
We got one more year to wait for it.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
I'm really interested to see who Ohio State's going to end up starting at quarterback. Everything's pointing towards Kyle McCord, but I don't think he's all that.
It's kind of the thing with the Ohio State quarterbacks, though. You don't think that until they're throwing for yards and touchdowns because of that offense.
And no, you're absolutely right. But they literally gave the keys to C.J. Stroud, was having him tossing bombs and doing everything. He went down for a little bit or something, and Kyle McCord had to go in, and they weren't throwing at all. They weren't doing nothing besides doing running plays to Master Teague and everybody else. I'm like, what are you doing? But whatever, that's the game you're playing.
Makes a lot of sense. Kind of goes back to what we said about the Alabama quarterbacks too.
Again, yeah. You throw in the wide open guys.
Yeah.
Not a lot
you
of
got
time window.
the best talent on the field at all times.
And your line gives you all day to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I'm being completely honest, and I got a Jake take maybe, I'm not a big fan of Ryan Day. I did not like him as a replacement for Urban Meyer. This year after what happened, I understand it was a kick that was missed. It wasn't nothing Ryan Day did. But at the same time, I just don't like that. I was ready for Vrabel to walk out on Tennessee, then get rid of Ryan Day and hire Vrabel as the head coach of Ohio State, because I think he would have been a perfect fit for the Buckeyes, because he went there and he has history, and he had a very good career as the Tennessee Titans head coach too. I think he would have been the perfect fit.
Well, why would he leave? He got an NFL job. Why would he take a college job when he's doing good in the NFL?
He's not getting along with the front office. That whole relationship has been breaking down for the last 2 years in Tennessee.
Interesting.
It all started. Well, it started 2 years ago, and then A.J. Brown started having problems too. And then when he left, and that did it for Vrabel. That's why last year it didn't look as clean as the Tennessee Titans from 2-3 years ago. It's been going downhill. So I don't know. Maybe after getting Will Levis and Malik Willis's kind of floppiness that ended up happening, deer in the headlights, and Tannehill aging, you might have a resurgence. But I don't think Will Levis is the guy right away. They're still going to look bad.
I want to see where Henry ends up. They got to trade him to move on.
The big thing was that he was going to end up being an Eagle, but they just went out and got Swift, so that's probably not happening now either.
Yeah.
What did James say? Tristan Gibbia, I believe, is the starter. Man, I don't see. We got the Saints took Jordan Howden.
Who? Oh,
Jordan Howden, safety from Minnesota. All right.
Damn, they pulled up Stephen Diggs's Maryland college photo. That was funny. How long do you think it's going to take before Stephon Diggs gets sick of being in Buffalo and he moves on?
He's already on the edge now.
See, you guys were all worried about his brother leaving to go to Buffalo, but I think Diggs ends up in Cowboys land at some point to go with his brother.
What is he now? Is he 30, 31?
Look at that bomb by Lamar throwing pearls.
Yeah, no, not at all. All right, Stephon Diggs is 29 years old.
Okay. Oh, man. You guys keep me laughing, man.
I do not respond to lies.
Proof is in the pudding, man.
6-year senior.
Josh Wild, tight end, Cincinnati.
Highest QB career winning percentage since 1970 NFL merger. Patrick Mahomes, number one at 800%. I mean, at 80%. Tom, 75. Roger Staubach, 74. And Lamar Jackson, 73. Fourth all time.
Behind Captain Comeback. Not bad company.
Why do those mean kids trap you under the bed, Harper?
So look at this. I'm looking at these highest average per year.
So tell them what to do.
Ooh, then that barbecue looks good. Man, it's like a brontosaurus slab of meat.
No, don't do that, coach. I'm starving.
And it was a dry rub on it too.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to eat till 6. Give me a break. Gosh.
So the highest average per year, Lamar's 52, Jalen 51, Rogers 50,
Ooh.
Russell 49, Murray 46, Watson 46, Mahomes 45, Allen 43.
Imagine being Mahomes, 2-time champion, and being like 5th or 7th on that list.
But he sounded like what a 10-year contract or something like that?
Yeah, his just worked out well. They're probably gonna revisit that towards the end of it.
Oh yeah. But even though he's underachieved, that contract don't look as bad now.
Ooh, I think that
I mean,
think that a guy that James was talking about earlier, Noah Sewell, just got picked up by the Bears.
he said
Noah Sewell.
Josh Wiley to the Titans. He said it's huge.
I mean, Cincinnati really doesn't run a huge end plays, but he could. Yeah, that's where Travis Kelce came from. Might have another diamond in the rough here. 6'6", 248. Damn.
Tall and lean. Man, the AFC is stacked at quarterback this year, man.
It's ridiculous.
Josh
It's not even
Allen,
fair.
Burrow, Herbert, Jackson, Lawrence, Mahomes, Rodgers, Watson, Wilson, and Tua.
The bad quarterbacks don't start till you get the Mac.
Did you even list I didn't wait. Did you list Jaguars? Trevor Lawrence?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Yeah, there's so many, it's crazy. Wiley is Gesicki with a willing blocker. His Gesicki story killed me. Said he is Jonnu Smith.
Yeah, you got Mahomes, Allen, Herbert, Wilson, Burrow, Jackson. I'm not counting Deshaun Watson. That is booty. Well, this is last year's list. I fucked up. My bad.
You
was
angry
going
from
off,
last
too.
year.
I was ready to rock that, too. All right, here we go. I got the correct list. Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Herbert, Lawrence, Rodgers, Jackson, not Watson, Tagovailoa, Garoppolo, Wilson, Pickett, and then you got Ryan Tannehill, Mac Jones, Gardner Minshew, and Davis Mills.
Ooh. The Packers took Sean Clifford, quarterback from Penn State.
Love needs a backup.
Very interesting.
Jake, they don't believe in love.
April 24th, 2023 is when this was posted, and I don't see how Deshaun Watson could be rated 8th in the AFC. Above Tua.
To health. I'm pretty sure availability plays a lot in that.
Let me see. Watson is above Tua, Garoppolo, Wilson, Pickett, Tannehill, Jones, Gardner Minshew, and Davis Mills. And I'm sorry, this is just me being a fanboy of Trevor Lawrence. He's above Justin Herbert, and he should be 4th.
Who's above Herbert, you say? Lawrence?
Yes, I think Herbert should be above Lawrence. It should be Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, Josh Allen, Trevor Lawrence, Justin Herbert. Instead, they have the last two flipped. The only difference between them is that Justin Herbert has a slightly better team around him.
He does.
But they can't stay healthy.
He does not have a better team around him.
I don't think so either.
You think the Chargers don't have a better team than
wide receivers can't stay on the
coming
field.
into this year, getting Calvin Ridley back. I mean, I understand that part. But going off of last year with what they had and the offensive line Trevor Lawrence was, trying to stay alive with.
Their line is solid. Now, what I would say is, I don't know what's worse, throwing 4 picks in the first half of a playoff game or not winning that game when the other guy threw 4 picks in the first half of the playoff game. I think they're kind of the same person right now in terms of.
Because you got to
kind of a
remember,
coin flip.
because you got to look at
I
who
mean,
they got
you're right.
at wide receiver in Jacksonville.
Realistically, they do kind of look like the same quarterback. They're both 6'6".
They're both big
Lawrence
guys.
got better weapons, though.
I would say so. Health-wise, yeah.
Yeah. You got Ridley coming back. You got Zay Jones. You got Kristen Kirk. You got Ingram at tight end.
Yeah.
Plus that tight end they just picked up.
Travis Etienne in the back.
Tank Bisbee backing them up.
Oh, hey, Will,
yeah,
one of your guys just got picked up.
Oh.
The Bills have drafted Justin Shorter from Florida.
Ah.
What you know about him, Will?
Not a lot. I think I'd given up on my team by then this year.
Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Hey.
Look, man, it was a 6-6 year. It was a tough watch.
Fair enough.
Sean Clifford beat out Levis and forced him to transfer to Kentucky. That's funny.
Huh. That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the broadcasters was like, yo, I've been in war rooms where you're sitting there clapping next to a scout and you're like, I can't believe we just picked this guy. You see what I'm
Were we talking about that earlier?
That's just comedy. Packers, Van Ness, Musgrave, Reed, Kraft, Wooden, and now Clifford. Interesting draft of them.
Seahawks just took Mike Morris, edge from Michigan.
Boo.
Justin Shorter, 6'4", 4.5 speed. He didn't seem that fast.
What are the Lions doing?
They've had a good draft as well. Gibbs was high, but they got their guy.
Yo, a record 11 quarterbacks taken in the first 150 picks.
Really? And this has been an off
this
year
draft?
for the QB?
Like this draft, that's crazy.
But is it me or is the quarterback position starting to get watered down?
It is, and also this part, by the way. But yeah, it definitely is.
Because it seems like a lot of these guys are system guys, or they just get on these loaded teams. It's just no guys that just wow you anymore. When's the last time we had a can't miss generational talent coming into the draft?
Apparently, Trevor Lawrence in his first year was whack, but
yeah,
he did.
Okay, fair enough.
He did have to deal with Urban Meyer though. But yeah, it's getting more rare. Now,
I'd say the last one in memory that I can really think of might be Mike Vick.
Not Andrew Luck.
What?
I think he must have.
That was me being the troll.
Oh yeah, good. Oh, okay, good. I was either he's trolling or he misunderstood the question. Seahawks draft picks: Witherspoon, Smith and Jigba, Hall, Charbonnet, Bradford, Young, and Morris. That's who they picked so far.
Nice draft too for them.
Two solid drafts, especially their top four.
Good needs
Yeah.
that were addressed.
You know,
Sharp
I
Gino
give
got some
Michigan
weapons.
They've got a lot of drafted players this year for sure.
Who was that?
Michigan.
Yeah. Yeah, that Charbonnet pick, though, that's going to be interesting next to Kenneth Walker. They're going to be able to run it back by committee or back and forth between two legitimate backs right there. Keep them healthy.
Wow. So
Whatever.
peep this in between. So we talking about quarterbacks.
Uh-oh.
I found a list that has the top 30 prospects of the modern era for quarterback.
Yeah.
Vince was number 1.
Vince, who?
Yep. Vince Young.
What?
Trevor Lawrence is number 2. Justin Fields. Brock Berlin. Terrell Pryor.
Wait. What is this list? What's the title of this list?
The title of this list is the top 30 QB prospects of the modern era.
That's not real. That's
And
not
it's from-
true.
It's from 247 Sports.
They're out of their minds.
If Joe Mauer isn't on that list, I'm boycotting it.
Moving forward.
Matt
No,
Barkley.
not moving forward. You don't know about it. Joe Mauer is one of the
I know about it, but it was 30 years ago.
highly recruited quarterbacks coming out in like the 2000, 2001, and he ended up going the baseball route. But
Joe Mauer, the catcher for the Twins.
Okay.
Like I said, moving forward.
Jimmy
trying to move
Clausen.
forward off of that.
Mark Sanchez. Brody Croyle.
Who made this list?
Russell Shepard. Kyle Wright.
Oh, no. Okay, I get it now. They're trolling. I get it.
Shea Patterson. Rhett Bomar. Ben Olsen. Ryan Mallett. Matthew Stafford.
What was the criteria? A heartbeat?
This is crazy, man.
We should make that viral. They should be ridiculed.
See, the Bucks take linebacker Servosi Dennis from Pittsburgh. 6 feet, 226, ran a 4.64.
Now that's a proper man right there because he's got Sir in his name.
14.5 tackles for loss. I'm starting to get a newfound respect for Vikings fans.
Why?
As I do for Buffalo fans.
Oh, they represent, yeah.
Yeah, they represent a team that won shit, but they represent.
Yeah.
Gotta admire that. That's commitment.
Definitely. That's why I respect Saints fans, right, Unc?
I don't. They forgot where they came from. Like, come on now. I remember the bag era.
God dang, there's another Michigan player.
Who's that?
I can't say his name, but he's the center.
That's
I don't
pretty
even
cool.
want to try. Olusegun Olawatani, Timmy.
Yeah, you see that? So they're in KC, and they're all sitting around the giant waterfall, like a fountain. That's because they're second to only Rome in public fountains.
Yeah.
I said this fact before on the podcast, but that's hilarious. Like that's their thing. They do that.
They love their fountains, man.
They really do.
No, this guy played everywhere. In 2017, enrolled at Air Force. 2018, transferred to Virginia, and then in 2022, transferred to Michigan.
He's a flight risk.
States with the most number 1 overall draft picks.
Wait,
California.
Before you get into that, is this the same people who made the last list?
Nah, not that.
Get him, Will. Get him.
It's not his fault. They just that was a bad list. He even knew it. Like he was reading it. Like Jesus Christ. So what do you
Wow,
say?
it's not as close as I thought. So Washington
Florida.
State has had 2, Oregon has had 2, Colorado's had 1, Kansas has had 1, Oklahoma's had 4, Louisiana 5, Iowa 2, Wisconsin 1, Illinois 1, Michigan 2, Indiana 3, Ohio 6,
Hell yeah.
Pennsylvania 3, New York 4, Massachusetts 2,
Oh shit.
New Jersey 1, West Virginia 1, Virginia 3, Kentucky 2, Tennessee 2, North Carolina 1, South Carolina 2, Georgia 4, Alabama 5. Florida has had 1, which is surprising.
That's shocking.
Considering the athletes that have come out of there. Number
Chase
2
Rabbits.
is California with 12, and number 1
Damn,
is
I was
Texas
close.
with 14.
Holy shit! Wow. Texas, that checks out. Yeah.
Hey
It's a-
man, but I got a flex for Ohio. You heard that 6. Let's go.
Then the
I wonder
first
who they were,
comment
though.
somebody says, who would have thought the 2 most populous states would have the most? And somebody fires back, by that logic, California and Pennsylvania should have a lot more.
Do they have the names or is it just the numbers?
Just the numbers on this one.
Man, I don't want to figure out what it does.
I want to know who the Massachusetts guys are. Who the hell is that?
And this is why it says, really not too good at social studies, huh? Oh, man. People just be trolling each other on social media, man.
Comments get raw. I'll be right back, folks.
Darrell Luter Jr., cornerback, South Alabama.
Oh, I just pulled up a updated list for that. And it got the names.
Hold on, wait. Did that make Ohio the 3rd most because they had 12 and 14 for the other 2?
I think so. So I just found an updated list.
All
The
right.
other one was from 2020. This one came out April 28th of 2023.
Nice.
Overall, Ohio has 6.
Okay.
Alabama has 7. California has 13 now. Texas has 16.
You know what? That literally upsets me because knowing that Ohio was above Alabama made me happy. But gosh darn it.
So,
well, but they got the names though.
Yeah, I got the names now. So you said for Ohio, yeah, obviously Joe Burrow.
Yep.
I can't filter, so I got to go down this list. Let's see. Orlando Pace. Kenjana Carter. Dan Wilkerson.
Yep.
It was back-to-back years too. Let's see. Tom Cassino, linebacker, back in '79.
What was this one more time? This was like the
top overall draft picks.
So the first overall chosen.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, where's Luke Kuechly on this list? But I was like, oh, he went number 1.
I think that's all for Ohio, and he was asked about Massachusetts, right?
Correct. The 2 from Massachusetts. Hey, but that's Ohio proud right there. We got 6. Let's go.
The Indiana, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania all are tied with 3.
Also, Massachusetts went from 2 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Let's see.
Joe Burrow might be Ohio's famous athlete now of all time.
We got one. We got 1964 from Massachusetts. Jack Concannon, quarterback. He went to the Boston Patriots.
So my parents weren't even born.
I had one parent alive for that.
Frank Danswick, quarterback, went to the Boston Yanks.
Oh, God.
1946. And then Angelo Bertelli, 1944. He's from Springfield Catholic.
It's before football was created.
He went to the Boston Yanks.
He played in leather hats, leather helmets.
Oh, hey, so Will, Coach found an updated list with names, and originally Ohio was third with 6, but within the last couple of years, Bama's jumped them, so now Bama has 7 and Ohio only has 6.
Yeah, Bama does work. Recently with my friend, we were going over just like draft picks by teams, and man, Bama in the recent years has sent so many first round picks, second round picks. It's no wonder they even are able to turn it over every year. The talent they produce, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting though. So in the last 20 years, you've had Bryce Young this year from California, Trayvon Walker from Georgia, Trevor Lawrence from Georgia, Joe Burrow from Ohio, Kyler Murray from here, Baker Mayfield from here, Myles Garrett from here. We had 3 years in a row. Jared Goff from California, Jameis Winston from Alabama, Jadeveon Clowney, South Carolina, Eric Fisher, Michigan, Andrew Luck from here, Cam Newton from Georgia, Sam Bradford from Oklahoma, Matthew Stafford from here, Jake Long from Michigan, Jamarcus Russell from Alabama, Mario Williams from North Carolina, Alex Smith from California, Eli Manning from Louisiana, Carson Palmer from California, David Carr from here, Mike Vick from Virginia, Courtney Brown from South Carolina, Tim Couch from Kentucky.
Texas doing well.
So how many did Louisiana have? They had 5. Okay, 2 of those from the Manning. That's cheating.
They are cheating, right? About to send a third with Arch.
Good chance.
Kenjana Carter, man, he was a bust.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
Damn, the Bengals had the first overall pick back-to-back years.
They suck.
Don't you know
the Bengals suck? They're horrible.
Andre Ware was another one of those guys who was to be great and
system quarterback.
Still the worst from that list. Who was worse? David Hughes, Carr, or Jamarcus Russell?
Oh, Russell. Russell never had Carr never had an offensive line around him.
He never had a chance. He was fighting for his life out there.
Yeah. Russell he was going through, depression and stuff like that, but his was more self-inflicted.
What year was he drafted? I forgot.
Russell?
Was it 2008 or is that too late?
Nah. It was
2007. Yeah, 2007. Because I remember they said that he was trying to do a comeback thing in like 2014, 15, and it just never worked out for him. It was too late for him. Oh shit! What time is it?
James said Massachusetts has the great Will Levis.
Amen.
He grew up in Newton. Ooh.
Okay.
So he is snooty. That isn't just confidence. He's an asshole.
It comes with the territory.
All right,
Newton's terrible.
fellas, I appreciate
It's
you
just
guys
Rich-
keep me entertained and talking for 2 hours. Will's about to
Absolutely.
get real happy because I'm about to pop off the phone. But I
That ain't
gotta-
gonna help me. I'm over here trying to pretend to take a nap while you talk.
Yeah. We
I gotta
appreciate
get
you
ready
hanging
for the
out with
Blue
us,
Jays
man.
game. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, have a good one now.
For answering the call, having us on, and all that.
Absolutely. Thanks for
Did you
joining.
ever find out what was up with DeGrom, by the way, before I leave?
I haven't heard anything.
Damn. All right. Well, if I find out anything, I'll let you know. And if the Red Sox do anything cool today, I'll let you know.
Thank you, sir.
Already.
All right. Peace.
Take care.
Peace.
I put it on mute, had him on mute the whole time. My bad. And Jake, when I ran downstairs.
I was like, Coach is gone, and I was like, oh, and apparently Jake is too. I just started.
Wasn't even thinking about it. Yeah, I forgot it mutes me. I mean, it mutes that as well. Russell, Maryland. He's from Whitney, Illinois. Whitney Young. I didn't know that. The great Jeff George.
Would he be considered a bust? Because he was supposed to be really good, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so. He kind of revitalized himself a little bit towards the end of his career.
With the Raiders?
I think the Raiders, or was it Atlanta?
I don't remember.
Damn. He played with a lot of teams.
Journeyman.
He's only 4 years with the Colts, 3 years with the Falcons, 2 years with the Raiders, 1 year with Minnesota, 2 years with Washington, 1 year with Seattle, 1 year with Chicago. His last year was 2006.
Jesus.
That's a long run. That's 16 years.
Yeah, but no like superstar seasons.
No. His career stats: 27,602 yards, 80.4 passer rating. Interception to touchdown to interception ratio 154 to 113.
Not good.
With the Warren Central in Indianapolis, Indiana. Q Blue Kelly is a steal this late. We just took him. The lines again?
I missed that actually. Damn it.
Ravens. We got the Rams are on the clock now. Then the Colts, then Bengals. So we are in it's round 6, right?
I think this is the last pick of 5. Oh wait, Jacksonville was last pick of 5.
Oh, it's still in 5. I was right. It is still 5 in it. We haven't got to the compensatory picks yet. The compensatory picks start at pick number 32, which is 167 overall. So we're getting pretty close to that, to the end. This is kind of, you know what? It's weird because the late rounds, I'm like, so. I perk back up again as a fan right after the draft to see where the undrafted free agents go.
Yeah, definitely.
To me, those are the steals.
That's where Bill does a lot of his work. he gets a lot of good guys undrafted.
Best quality. What would we say? Best quality, best bang for your buck.
Free 99.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out the rhyme and reason. I have no idea where we're going to go next.
Yeah.
We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 picks away. The Jags took Antonio Johnson, safety from A&M, Texas A&M. Packers took another wide receiver.
Huh.
That's funny. How many wide receivers have they taken in this draft?
Packers,
like 3?
Yeah, it's like 3 now. Such a slap in the face.
Yeah, give him the bird on the way out. That's funny.
It's like, oh, we don't draft receivers, right? Yeah, okay. How about that?
I bet they kind of free. Feel like they're free though.
He's such a diva. Like, yeah, they gotta feel better now.
They've gotten so far. Let's say they've gotten. Where'd they go? They took a defensive end first, took a wide receiver second, a tight end third, quarterback in the fifth, a wide receiver in the fifth. So they're taking 2 wide receivers, a quarterback, and a tight end for his offense.
That's crazy. Feels like it's all offense.
Wasn't their defense kind of suspect last year?
Yeah, but it was an underachieving thing. I feel like they'll bounce back. Or they're tanking. Who knows?
Ivan Pace. Man. See, this is kind of what I'd be doing if I was just watching this by myself. Just kick back, chilling.
Right.
Finding out who these people are as they're coming up. Because I'm not as versed as James is. Big game James.
He watches the film and everything. Like 5th rounders. It's crazy.
Yeah. Bengals are on the clock. Their pick is in. Who do they take? See, the Colts took so I go back. The Rams took Nick Hampton, edge from Appalachian State. Colts took Will Mallory, tight end from Miami. The Bengals took Chase Brown, running back from Illinois.
Huh.
Freaking Eagles, man.
Made out like fat kids, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Straight crazy.
Minnesota's on the clock now. James got a question for you. Bengals get Chase Brown. What do you think about that?
Bengals get Chase Brown.
Wow, they had Overshawn as a 5th round pick to Dallas.
Oh, that's why he wants to know about Chase Brown. Not just because of Bengals, but because he's Canadian.
His second home.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Jake say he eat fries with mayonnaise?
Hot dog glizzies.
Hot dogs with mayonnaise. Okay, there you go. That's a weird consistency.
That's a weird flavor combination.
Absolutely. That screams no excitement.
Scream stomach ache later.
Yeah, Howie Roseman's killing it right now. See, Minnesota took Jaron Hall, quarterback from BYU.
There he goes. Finally. He should have been off the board, I feel like, a little earlier than that, but
Coffee with mayo. Ooh, tab.
but listen, how do you say that and then this? You see the problem here, right?
What does coffee and mayo even taste like?
Oh, I think it's Will Levis. Ask that crazy motherfucker.
That's weird. I just drink my coffee just black, just like me. No creamer.
I got to do some creamer. Black
I don't
coffee.
do much dairy.
Yeah, black coffee. Just straight black out. And I want to do homework and shit.
Yeah, I can't do much dairy. I gotta let my family make it.
For the people.
When my kids were younger, they were like, I used to always eat like the big bowls of cereal. I started eating like that, when I was in college, like big bowls of Fruity Pebbles or something like that. It was to the point when they see me with a bowl of cereal, like, Daddy, you off tomorrow? Ain't no hell was gonna come down.
Like, he ain't going to work. He'll make a mess.
So they took Chase Brown. So that means the Jets took a running back. Bengals took a running back. I got a strong feeling Zeke's going to end up back here on a vet minimum.
Yeah, there's no backs left for
the
Cowboys.
Nah. I'm looking to see like any type of prospects that might have slipped down. I'm not just getting wooed. Huh. He still there? I think he is. Let's see.
Chris Rodriguez Jr. would be the man on the Cowboys. They
brought him in for a top 30 pick.
Why does he sound familiar?
Kentucky, right?
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
I just hope they don't. I'm just out on Zach Evans from Ole Miss.
Really?
A running back, yeah. He in high school he got suspended from the team in the state championship game his senior year. He originally went to TCU. I don't think he got any trouble there, but he was only there maybe a year, and he transferred to Ole Miss. But definitely some red flags.
Another flight risk.
Yeah. Absolutely. I can see. I think James may be on to something though. It might be Rodriguez.
You think so?
Yeah, but they got a 7th round grade on him here.
Yeah, but this late, it's like, what's the difference between a 5 and a 7?
That's true.
Especially at running back.
Chicago Bears take Terrell Smith,
from
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Chiefs are on the clock.
4'4", 40, 6 feet, 204.
Pretty good size. Pretty good size, dog.
Career high 2 picks, 5 pass breakups in 2022.
See, Chiefs are their pick is in. The Rams are on the clock. Then Arizona, then Dallas. Hooray! Who jump for joy?
Time to do some jumping jacks.
Huh?
So it's time to do some jumping jacks.
You gotta wake yourself up.
For real, B.
Running off that borrowed time, down.
Fumes on fumes.
Funny, funny, funny. Hey, dude. Hey, man.
What's happening?
Your boy.
Oh. Aggression.
Yeah. Come on, dog. I'm trying to be nice here.
I know, right?
Don't make me block you, player. Don't make me block you.
It'll get real uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's already pretty uncomfy.
Yeah. Kansas City took B.J. Thompson edge from Stephen F. Austin. Yeah, you need to chill out, dog. You don't want much.
Not now, but right now.
Yeah. Oh man. That's what happens when you try to be nice to folks.
Yeah. Can't be too nice. End up in a basement with some lotion.
Put the lotion in the fucking basket.
It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Yeah.
It's reckless.
Yeah. Why I did what I did as far as the destination.
Yeah, that was a far smarter move than I made. Rookie mistake.
Oh shit. Hey, just changing, man.
What, I gotta move?
Hmm?
What, I gotta move?
Oh man, that's hilarious.
For now.
Until shit gets real. Oh man.
So he's outside my window with a boombox.
See, top remaining running backs: Eric Gray from Oklahoma, Dwayne McBride from University of Alabama, Birmingham, Zach Evans, Ole Miss, Deuce Vaughn, K-State, Chris Rodriguez, Kentucky.
Deuce Vaughn's still out there waiting. Who that? Saying, what up, fellas?
Let's see who that is. Who that is? Who that is? What's up, Kawan?
Kawood. Ravens favorite.
Absolutely. I give it to you, man. You rep your Ravens, bro.
He really does.
What you supposed to do?
Except for that time where he said they weren't going to sign Lamar, and then
He gonna come for you.
I gotta take the shot though.
Ooh, Texans with the 167 pick. Henry Tutu, linebacker from Alabama. He was the best available.
At what point do they just run out of players to draft from Alabama?
I know, right?
Does everybody get it like one Alabama player? Is that the rule?
It seems to be that way these days, doesn't it?
Crazy.
Arizona's on the clock.
You making stuff up now.
Yeah, Eagles are definitely a problem.
Yeah, they definitely are. Jeff Driscoll still in the league. Ugh.
Huh?
Jeff Driscoll still in the league. Ugh.
Yuck.
Yuck. He's trash.
Oh man.
It's so bad.
Oh.
I spent his entire tenure, and it felt like he was at Florida forever too. Like he just would not leave. Every year, I'm like, all right, what prospect we bring? I think we brought in Felipe Franks at one point. He's supposed to take over, and it was just like he wasn't good enough, so we had to ride with Jeff. Like he just would not go away. It's so bad. I was like, yo, I'd rather.
What would we
Jake?
Jake takes are controversial.
Yes, they are.
Oh man, I know what I'm going to have for lunch today.
What, mayonnaise on a glizzy?
I think I'm gonna do me some Jersey Mike's.
Ooh,
Jersey Mike's and a nap before I head in hang out with Unc tonight.
I need a nap now.
I bet you do, bruh.
I will skip a Jersey Mike's and raise you a nap.
Hey, if y'all in the Dallas area, man, make sure y'all follow through tonight. We got the comedy show going on tonight. Got 3 comics and a poet. So come holler at us over in Arlington.
Poetry slam, let's go.
Putting it together.
I hope the poet goes last. Otherwise, those comics are gonna rip him apart.
Yes, true. The Cardinals with the 33rd pick of the 6th round, 168 overall, they took Owen Popo, linebacker from Auburn. Dallas pick is in, and the Jets are on the clock. All right, Dallas, don't let me down now.
You know they're gonna, right?
Yeah, I know. That makes safe picks. Because the Taco Charleston pick, that was Rob Marinelli pick. Because the owner, a lot of people say, you know, Jerry does a lot of this and that. They let Marinelli pick his guy.
Why?
Because I think he earned it at that point, so to speak. But with that being said, the head coach and the brass, the executives, they wanted TJ Watt. Marinelli said he needs somebody that can put their hand in the ground. And we get Taco Charleston.
Famous last words.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Taco. Boo.
Great name. Terrible player, though.
You know what? I will give him props, though. He did come out on social media after the Mozzie Smith pick and said, hey, give this guy a chance. Our situations are totally different. So big ups to him. Big ups to him.
I mean, big ups, but that's alarming anyway.
Yeah.
It's like when Taco Fields needed to defend you.
Huh. I don't get that pick.
Who'd you pick?
We took tackle Asim Richards from North Carolina, 6'4", 309. Took a tackle. What would we do? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Yeah, the way I see it, like, I don't know. They must really, really, really believe in Bryce Young. Imagine moving up to take the smallest quarterback in the NFL,
Yeah.
which is what he'll be now. And like, ooh, that's scary. Oh, I forgot they added Adam Thielen.
The Jets?
No, Adam Thielen's on the Panthers.
Carolina. That's right. He went in and proclaimed that they were Super Bowl ready.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to sell tickets, huh?
Somebody gotta
Selling hopes and dreams.
sell those tickets, man. Carolina's a bad team.
Okay. So the guy that they got from North Carolina, he's a Philly guy.
I mean, unless he's a rapper, that don't really make me happy.
I know, right? He's a Senior Bowl guy. Did they bring him in for a 30 pick? Nah, I don't see him on the list. One of these last two picks, you got to take a running back, man. You know what? Nah, I'm really convinced. The whole NFC South is booty. Yeah. It's straight trash.
Trash.
And the right Saints fans.
Trash.
How I feel about Shoemaker? I think it was a reach, the head scratcher for me. Because I'm like, you kind of got. I think Fergie kind of does the same thing he does, from an expectation standpoint, especially. I don't know.
That's kind of why it was confusing to me, because you have been talking up your tight ends that you've had.
Yeah, I was looking happy to it.
Yeah,
that's why I had no problem with Schultz bouncing.
Yeah,
he needed to bounce.
And maybe they're adding depth, but like that pick seems like early to be adding depth. So
yeah, second round pick for him.
Yeah, reckless.
Yeah. Unless the little quirks that I see with Hendershot that I mentioned, they see it too.
What do you take for your anxiety and depression?
He's a little too scrappy sometimes. I'm like, dude, you're going to get a 15-yard penalty at the most inopportune time.
Yeah, that's not good.
Jerry is senile. I don't know if he's senile. I think it's his ego. He's toned it down a little bit over the years, but it is what it is. I think it all goes back to hiring the right coach. They've had talent here for years. They could just never put it all together. Because guess what? Everybody knows you can go sidestep the head coach, go straight to the office and talk to the GM/owner.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
That's been documented many a times. He does have to be wrong. That's why we're stuck here. He's been spending 27, 28 years trying to prove he was right in firing Jimmy. That's why we're here right now.
You know, them rich dudes don't let nothing go.
No. And it is the curse of Jimmy Johnson, because guess what? Until he does right by Jimmy and puts him in the ring of honor, it's going to still be slim. It's going to continue to be slim pickings around here. That photo is for you, Will?
Yeah, he's sending me nudes. It's weird.
It wasn't weird as the one I sent you, was it?
That was hilarious.
I almost responded the wrong way. I had to.
You got real close, huh?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I'm paw now, so let me chill.
Put the phone down and walk away.
Yeah. Like, don't nobody tell me what to do but my wife and my parents and my grandpa.
Yeah, a bit aggressive.
Yeah.
Sure. Man, I keep forgetting how great of a draft Phillies had.
Yeah. Yeah. The Raiders take safety Christopher Smith from Georgia. Christopher Smith the second. Ooh, 4.62 40? Ooh. For a
Not
safety?
ideal. Not ideal.
He says, I wonder why nobody's taking Trice. Who's the best overall that's left right now? It's Trice, right? Okay, yeah. From Purdue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they sure enough did. They just been robbing people, man. It's crazy what the Eagles did. Was it Ringo in the third or fourth? Like, everybody in that war room looking like me right now, tired as hell.
I know, right? I think you're running off about what? About 2 hours of sleep, if that?
Max.
Man. This is why I think I like the old format of the draft, where you had it on Saturday and Sunday. I think it was a lot more excitement because now you get day one on Thursday. That's all the hype. Day two, so, but then it just takes a nosedive after that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Houston, Texas trying to do their thing, boy. Yeah, the Eagles are Georgia North. I think they sound like 5 or 6 players in the last 2 years from Georgia. Day 3 is long.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Eagles. I think they've signed 5 or 6 players in the last 2 years
From Georgia.
From either Georgia. Yeah, from Georgia.
Yeah, they drafted
Davis last year.
Well, that's what got Jalen Carter and the pass rusher. What's his name?
John Blank. Walker.
I forget his name, but yeah, they the D lineman, but then they got the pass rusher too, the linebacker off the edge. I forget. It's been that type of 3 days, man.
I know it's been long, huh? It has been 3 days, hasn't it?
Going hard for 3 days, crazy. Nolan, there it is. Yeah,
Nolan Smith.
Wait, is it Nolan Smith?
I'm thinking about the basketball coach.
Yeah. I'm like Nolan Smith that's a dookie, ain't he?
That's funny. I'm definitely sleeping in tomorrow, man. Yeah, it is Nolan Smith.
I'm sleeping till tomorrow.
Until tomorrow?
Yeah.
In that new recliner, huh?
Damn sure.
Kick your feet up and let's go. Sleep.
I feel like if I even look at that chair right now, I'll just fall asleep right here. So comfortable.
Absolutely terrible. Terrible. We got, let me see the last couple of picks we've had here. This is big game James territory. A lot of these guys were like, who?
Yeah, we need the James for this.
See the last couple of picks. We talked about Payne Durham, tight end from Purdue to the Bucks. Eric Gray, running back from Oklahoma to the Giants. 49ers are on the clock. So the Giants have gotten cornerback, center, wide receiver, and running back.
Buccaneers got Cansey, Mauch, Diaby, Dennis, and Durham.
3 out of the next 4 picks to end the round belong to the Rams.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
Well, they're finally getting picks back from all the years they don't have picks.
Right.
Oh, she's tearing up ribs. I wonder if that's from Gates.
Huh?
They showed the fan eating the ribs. I'm wondering if it's from Gates because they're in Kansas City.
That's the place you were talking about, right?
Yeah. Eric Gray, 5'9", 207. Sudden, runs hard, average wiggle.
You don't want to hear average when it comes to a running back, though.
You don't want to hear average anything, yeah.
You want to hear elusive, explosive, durable.
Not deceptive speed.
In other words, he's faster than we thought he was.
And we thought he was slow.
Right? The 49ers have reached the NFC Championship in 3 of the last 4 seasons.
It's pretty good. How about getting a win?
Yeah.
Giants draft picks so far. They got Banks, Schmitz, Hyatt, and Gray.
Not bad. They definitely, if anybody needed wideouts, was them.
And they only drafted one, and it wasn't one of the better ones. One of the faster ones, though.
Let's see what Danny Downs is going to do this year. He got Waller.
Yeah, you got Waller, Wan'Dale Robinson. Sterling should come back. Slayton, Highland. Of course, this guy, Barkley. And a big-ass contract.
Kawan said, reminds you of the Eagles back when McNabb make it but not win. Yeah, because they didn't.
Yeah.
I think they went 4 years in a row, right? To the NFC Championship game.
Yeah, they had it pretty good.
Won Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think most of that was team chemistry. I don't think a lot of the guys care for McNabb on their team. He seems a bit of a tool.
Yeah, they had a good defense too. They had what?
Yeah.
They had those Troy Vincent and those corners, Dawkins.
Yeah.
Safety. So they had a pretty good defense.
So we're coming down to the end of the 5th round, heading into the 6th.
I can't believe we're still in the 5th.
I know, right? And we've been here how long? 3.5 hours? 2 rounds?
My God. I don't know if I got all 7 in me, man.
Hey, just say the word, fam.
I'm gonna have to tap out at some point. I don't know if I can make this. I mean, maybe if we were in like the middle of the 6th right now, I could do it, but good Lord, we're not out the 5th.
Oh man. Oh man, that's funny. Don't tab out, man. You got it. So how you feel like your team's done so far?
My team, I mean, look, like me and Jake were talking about last night. I'm just happy that, and today actually, I'm just happy that we drafted anybody that I might want because we never do that.
Right,
But
right.
Gonzalez was the right pick, and they made it. And surprisingly, they traded back and still got the guy. So
Fair enough.
other than that, I think it's alarming that Keon didn't want to be here at all.
You caught
so-
that, huh?
Yeah, I saw the picture finally. He did not look happy. Other than that, like we also took a kicker too high, and I don't know.
Yeah, you traded up to get a kicker.
Yeah, it's some real Belichick energy.
Go on, say I hate the Ravens' 4th-round pick, Tobias. WTF? What do you like about that pick, Kawan?
Did he actually say it, or are you just being funny? 'Cause that would be hilarious.
Sean McVay just screams tool to me.
McVay.
Yeah. Just especially how the whole golf thing went down.
I mean, also it's just like when you're that young and you've had success like that, you clearly drinking your own Kool-Aid. So
True that.
be right back.
What coin? Is there a choice? Like as in like should it be a penny, a nickel, a quarter, or a dime? $7 piece? Either one's gonna be a winner now. If I give you a recommendation, you win. I won't have. I want to find this fee. Kawan threw it in and he said dime. Do the dime piece, man. The dime piece, dog. I think Will's gonna make it, y'all. He's extremely tired. So far, San Francisco took Robert Bill Jr., linebacker from Georgia, with his 173rd pick. The 174th pick was Warren McClendon by the Rams, offensive tackle from Georgia. Two back-to-back Georgia players. Georgia sending everybody to the league.
Jay said, "What coin should Jamie and I scratch it with a Dorito?" They need the Dorito.
Look at you. Look at you. Cookie Coo games.
Look at him. Look at him.
Ooh. Got the one more from the Rams. What? No. Got the Rams, the Colts, then the Rams again. Best available right now. Still got Corey Trice out there. Got A.T. Perry. Luke Wipler.
Picks by school. 20. All right, so picks by school in the 2023 draft. Alabama got 9, Georgia got 9, Michigan 6, Clemson 5, Florida 5, Ohio State 5, Penn State 5, TCU 5, Tennessee 5, and UCLA 4.
Wow.
Interesting.
Very interesting. $175. The Rams select Davis Allen, tight end from Clemson. 6'5", 245. Tall, lean, smooth, fast, and he had an average Senior Bowl. It's never good.
once they're just listing measurables, it's like, yeah, those aren't really traits, just how tall he is. Like,
It says more of a red zone threat. So for fantasy leagues, might be a good second tight end.
okay, me and my homies came to the realization that there's only like 2, maybe 3 tight ends that produce actually for fantasy wise. Like other guys, you got to get lucky that it's that week, but like consistently, it's like Kelsey, Mark Andrews when he's healthy. That's kind of it. Like Kittle sometimes. It's hard to get a good fantasy tight end. 2 years in a row, I picked Pitts. 2 years in a row, he let me down.
So we got 3 picks left or 2 picks left? Yeah, got 2 picks left. Colts 176, and then the Rams 177, and that'll conclude the 5th round.
All right. I think we'll probably wrap it up there. I did not see this going 3 hours to get to the 6th.
Yeah, and you still got 2 more rounds.
They caught me off guard. Kawan, not just the quarterback, but yes, the quarterback, but also just the scheme. They weren't feeding him. Like, I feel like if I draft a guy that high, he's that talented, I'm going to feed him the rock. And they just weren't doing that at all. To be fair, for some reason, the Atlanta Falcons are trying to win games with Mariota as quarterback. So they were running a lot and not passing in the red zone.
So this compensatory pick is the one that the Colts got from Dallas for the Gilmore trade.
Huh.
I think we made out pretty decent. A 5th from a former league defensive MVP. A little longer than 2. I think he's 33 now.
Yeah.
But considering what we had at cornerback last year, once Brown got hurt, I'm slim pickings.
Huh.
Bland was a luxury, but he plays better in the slot.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do a little better than, like, he was doing great, and then he wasn't bad in the playoffs, but he wasn't the same.
Oh, Bland?
Yeah.
Yeah, it had him. He's not outside because he's really aggressive, and that aggression on the outside, man, it gets you exposed.
Yeah, that get you torched. Those
You
guys
definitely
outside
on the island.
Those guys outside know how to beat press coverage. They built for that.
And you going up against number 1 and number 2 receivers on the outside versus 3 or 4s.
Right. Those Colts, man. Colts had a pretty good draft.
They did. They revitalized themselves. They finally drafted a quarterback because they've been scrambling ever since Luck left.
Yeah, and it's just been like where quarterbacks go to die.
That's because they had a really good offensive line, had a really good defense,
and a running back.
And
they were like, just throw whoever out there, and it was like, that's not gonna work.
They didn't want to lose that momentum they thought they had, but actually just stifled them.
Well, I get them not wanting to waste that defense.
That defense hadn't been the same since Eberflus left, though.
Yeah.
Then again, it doesn't help when your best defensive player is hurt most of the season.
Who's Shaq Leonard, a.k.a. Darius Leonard?
He changed his name last year, right?
To Shaq, I think, yeah. It's a weird flex.
So we got, let's see. The Colts take Evan Hull, running back from Northwestern.
Jonathan Taylor missed 6 games in 2022. Ew, they had 34 giveaways, the most in 2022. The Colts.
34 giveaways?
Yeah.
Wow. Who's the quarterback there this past year? Was that Matty Ice?
Yeah, Matt Ice for a while. He got hurt, and then they brought in the LSU
Ellinger.
kid. Ellinger, yeah, whatever his name, wherever he's from. They got Gardner Minshew there now, though.
Yeah.
Quality backup or starter until
Richardson is ready. They feel
ready, yeah. Evan Hull's actually a solid back. I don't know how he's going to be in the NFL, though.
And with the fifth pick of the fifth round, the last pick of the fifth round, the Rams take Puka Nakua, wide receiver from BYU.
Puka Nakua.
Akuna Matata.
For real. And with that being said, Akuna Matata. For our wonderful draft coverage that I did not expect. 3 hours for 2 rounds, but I figured it'd be quicker with the later rounds, and it wasn't. It was not. But look, I had a blast. I wanted to come on today because we had so much fun the first 2 days. Got some more insight from Kawal, some more insight from James. Appreciate y'all. Big ol' Marie. Yeah, so it's been fun, man. I can't wait. Appreciate you, Marie. I can't wait till we do this again next year.
The NBA coming up.
NBA draft will be
That's
fun.
one night.
One night. This turned into one of my lists again. I don't know how I did this, but turned into me reading the whole list again, basically. But yeah, man, this was they're showing the Texans pick. Texans had some good picks. But yeah, great show. Thanks for everybody who joined. Shout out to y'all for joining us. We appreciate y'all. We built this up for a while and we had so much fun. We did an extra day.
Did an extra day. I'm trying to figure out how we got the first pick of the 6th round.
Yeah, I wonder what that. So who would be the first pick? That's supposed to be. Who had the first pick? Oh, the Bears. So how did you get a Bears pick?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Because that's who that pick should be, right? The first pick of every round should be a Bears pick of some sort because they had the worst record, right?
Yeah. So we must have traded up for that.
Interesting. Again, weird flex trading up in round 6.
Why? Yeah, because we weren't supposed to have the pick until 212. We're picking at 178. So it must be somebody they really wanted. But oh well. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all hanging out with us today.
Today. Look, I feel like we just never went to sleep. At least me, it did.
You fought through it, bro.
I did. I couldn't make it to the end, but it's okay. Who really cares about 6 and 7 unless your name's James Spinoza?
Cornerback Eric Scott from Southern Miss. He ran a 4.740 at cornerback.
Well, that's better than that 4.6 safety. But yeah, 4.7, he gonna get burned a little bit.
That's definitely for depth. But we appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Well, today rather. Like I said, if you're here locally, come check us out tonight for the comedy show. Man, y'all have a great weekend. Good luck to your teams. The draft coverage has been a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
We chopped it up a little bit last night. Will talked me into it, and hey, we are here. So definitely had a blast. Guess what? After the draft, we're definitely gonna be talking about draft grades on Monday on the play call sheet.
Play call sheet's gonna be busy as hell.
It's probably gonna be one of our more involved ones.
Yeah, definitely.
But
see if we can get some special guests too.
Absolutely. But you guys got any questions, comments? Hey man, you know where to find us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks for hollering at your boys. Will, you's a soldier, brother. See y'all later.
I appreciate it, Coach. We out.
Out.